back, bitches. Back here on a Wednesday.
What's up?
Gloomy May Day here in California. Welcome back, everybody. I like that intro, Renee. I really do like that intro. It's
like
one
that?
Of the, yeah, like I like.
I spent a lot of time on
it with that Eminem.
Well, really, all I did was splice things together.
I miss some good Eminem.
Yeah, dude.
Like when he came out, shit was fire.
Yeah, it was.
Some little white.
Very original.
Have you ever seen the Defiant Ones on HBO?
I have.
You need to watch that. Eminem's in it, Dr. Dre's in it. It's about Dr. Dre and Interscope and that whole thing. Beats by Dre, and
check it out.
You would love it.
Yeah.
I recommend it. Anyone that's listening, check out the Defiant Ones on HBO.
There you go.
You'll get sucked in.
Sucked in. Welcome back, everybody. You guys call the show. As you see at the bottom of the screen there, for those who are watching live right now, coming into the house, you call the show 626-208-9040 is the number. You guys could tweet us at RealJoshPacheco, at BudKnocker on Twitter, and at EaterBeans1 is our Mexican over there. Still on his no drinking.
It's been 8 days.
How long has it been?
It's been 8 days.
Wow,
yeah.
8 days. You
got
got
on day 8.
Very impressive.
Thanks, man.
Very impressed. Very proud of you.
Thank you.
Renee,
it's actually I haven't really had
beer
any.
Tastes really good.
And you handed me one, and I said no.
I did. I went over to right before the show, and it's just
You're
instinctual.
a dick,
I know,
really?
like, hey, you want a cold one? Because he was coughing after.
I'm doing
the
terrible.
I know it was terrible.
I'm doing the whole keto thing, so no carbs, no sugar. I'm trying to avoid sugar, which is really, really hard because there's sugar and carbs in everything.
Absolutely.
Sugar's got to be the hardest.
Try being diabetic.
I've literally been drinking nothing but water for 8 straight days.
Damn.
No
Damn.
juice. I don't drink soda anyway.
Clear now. Just peeing clear.
Pretty
like
much.
No color to your pee at all.
Yeah.
Nice. I love how the neighbor's now watching. I don't know if you should have told me that the neighbor was watching, because now I just might go off the handle.
Stop.
You know? I mean,
just stop.
We might have.
Love the shirt, by the way.
Oh, do you? I like it.
Like the shirt.
It fits really good on me. It brings out my eyes.
Appetite for Destruction is the best album they've ever made, in my opinion.
Oof.
Oh,
Oof.
Knocker's gonna argue.
That's
with you on
saying
that?
something.
Yeah.
Why?
No, I like Use Your Illusion
up
2, though. Use Your Illusion 2 is really good.
I mean, you know,
you two can answer. I mean, I'm a Guns N' Roses fan just because I like their hits. No. You two, you can talk albums all you want.
Well, I'm partial to things like Sgt. Pepper, Dark Side of the Moon.
No, I said one of the greatest albums they've ever made.
Oh, they've ever made.
That they've ever made.
Ever made. Period.
Not ever made. Period.
Oh, okay.
No,
all
there's way better albums.
What up, Oh Dizzy? Checking into the hizzy. What's going on?
Shot to you for Pan.
Yep, and yeah, I cannot wait. Knocker. We're gonna have the tournament next weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Fucking can't wait for it. I'm really looking forward to it. I got Blackout Falcon coming to stay with me. You've got the family of O-Dog and Disturbed Smile coming in. You're gonna have a baby in your house. Well, you're gonna have under a 1-year-old.
Yeah.
Damn.
I don't think he's 1 yet. Yeah.
Yeah. God damn.
Like your mom's gone crazy fixing that room up.
Has she?
Just nuts.
Just nuts. Jackie's done the same with.
It's almost like she's nesting and she's having a baby or something. You know?
Like Jackie's like wants to get Mike a robe, and she's like, we should get him a robe and some slippers. It's like, it's fucking Mike. What do you think I'm gonna? You think we're gonna pamper Mike? He's lucky he's got a bed.
A pimp robe?
Yeah,
I love it.
You know,
that's
shit.
awesome.
Yeah, it's like let's
like
get
the dude.
It's like this isn't Vegas. We're not gonna get him little shampoos and shit.
Right, little
it's
chocolates,
Mike.
little chocolates on the bed.
Yeah, he's lucky he's getting a bed. I put a TV in there for him. Gave him all my Netflix passwords. You know.
Wow, look at you stepping up.
Yep. Sarah, what's up, Sarah? I don't even know how to say your name, but what's up to Sarah P Dagger 8? I don't know how to say that. Knocker says O-Dog says thank you very much. Hudson's 6 months, so you're gonna have a 6-month-old.
Nice.
Waking you up and shit.
That's all right.
Nice.
That's all right. It's worth every minute.
If you play that baby sound one more time,
that is so piercing.
God. It is. I hate Renee right now. My hate for Renee just went up a couple notches.
Dude, that is really irritating.
I know, isn't it?
God.
What up, people's coming in. Everybody coming in on the chat here. Get that going up once again. Retweet out the link. I sent you guys all that stuff. Get it on your phones. All right, guys, a lot going on. We've obviously got 2 games of basketball going on behind us. We've got the Greek Freak and Milwaukee going for the closeout game against the Celtics right now, Knocker. And it looks like they're in a commanding, 12-point lead going into halftime almost here. You've got Game 7 going on tonight with the Sharks.
Yes.
Going into tonight, we'll have that. I'm sure we'll be switching back and forth. And then you've got a pivotal Game 5 against the Rockets and the Warriors in a game that's a series that's completely turned around. Been very controversial, very, very physical. There's been some bad ref calling. There's been some flopping more than there is in European soccer.
Horrible.
My God, like dead fish. It's like you can't jump into a 3-pointer, right? Like, you can't jump forward.
And kick your legs out and
it's
stick
like,
your
what
arm out trying to create contact. All this.
Such
You know what really
bullshit.
sucks is I've heard more about Klay Thompson and Kevin Durant and all this other shit than I have about the series.
He's an idiot.
Yeah, you've heard more about the
I've heard more about the
bitching.
crap
I agree.
than I have about the actual game.
This is huge, though, tonight. This is a huge. Can the Rockets get over the hump?
Right.
It really is. It's that dynasty team. Can they get over the hump and beat them? They lost Chris Paul last year. They're up 3-1. Now they've got it back where they need to. All they got to do is take one game on the road. You got to win one game on the road.
Yes, you do.
That's all you got to do. Can you do it? You know, if you got Curry with the busted finger, man, that looked nasty. We know how hard it is to shoot on that. But as far as that, the knocker, this series, though, I've seen some amazing shots. I can't believe the shots that basketball players make nowadays.
Well,
like, you
absolutely.
have
They're
to
great
guard
shooters,
Curry 6 feet out from the top of the circle. It's insane.
Anything inside 35 feet.
James
is,
Harden, I
yeah.
know you're flop king, but you make some unbelievable shots.
Sure. Never question that. It's a game of horse. It's a big game of horse.
And as far as the playoff teams go, you got the Sixers. We'll talk about that later. And the Lakers just fiasco continues. And that, did you find out if that Twitter was real or not?
I didn't know how.
Okay, because I don't want to throw Woj under the
Right,
bus.
no,
He's
I'm
an
not going to
idiot.
do that.
But that's a funny ass tweet right there. Says, "What up? Yeah, the Sports Jizz is live and coming at you from the Colonel."
Spurtin' Sports
The
News.
Sports Jizz and Taint Talk with Knock are just our two new shows that we really need to get going. And then we can get turn yours down.
Yeah, mine are a little hot.
Okay, and then we can get the doctor on the show. We get Sebastian. He says, "NHL refs bad? No, really. Tell me more." Yeah, the NHL. I mean,
Just bad. That's
but I
one of my
think
shits of the week.
every sports fan is gonna. It's just Knock. I think that we're always gonna think that the refs are crap, and especially now with the way technology is, you're gonna see a lot more.
But it's just the inconsistency. Just be consistent. Just be.
I get that, but
consistent.
wasn't ignorance bliss in the 70s and 80s? When you didn't have replay and you didn't
Oh, yeah,
didn't
I
have
loved
these
it.
cameras, like you was like, I guess it was a catch, right?
Yeah.
Like, I guess it was a catch.
Yeah, move on.
What it was, you just move on. Now
Move
it's
on.
every play is analyzed down to its
Every
10th
goal.
degree.
But you know what? You want to get the goals and stuff right, but they still fuck shit up. So it's really, you know.
Well, I think with the legalization of most of it, around the United States and more will grow of betting and sports gambling, you have to get the play right.
Sure.
There's just too much money not to get it
Sure.
right.
But
So
when they miss an obvious one, it starts you thinking. Okay? Just start you thinking. How,
Yeah.
Is that a money call? Is that a money swing? What,
Yeah.
it really makes you start to wonder.
No, I agree. It makes you wonder. And it's just, I think, with Vegas involved. What up? We got a guest in.
What's up?
Take a seat.
Have a seat.
Welcome
throw
in.
some headphones on.
Game 7 time. Yep, we got Game 7 will be on. Knocker, if you want to flip, I have it on the previous channel, the 2 games. So if you want to go to Game 7,
All
go
right.
ahead. O-Dog says, good point, Josh. I think that's the first time O-Dog's ever
What?
said that about me on the show.
He must be drunk.
O-Dog, are you drunk right now? You're actually agreeing with the
He's
point
gotta
that
be
I
drunk.
said, right? My God. That's what I said last week. Just be consistent, says the Colonel.
Right.
As far as the referees go, I think the hardest sport to referee is basketball by far, because I think it's all.
Well, yeah, because there's just contact all the time.
It's all in the ref. Do I really want? Because I think there's a foul just like there is in the NFL. There's a foul almost on every play. If you really
What bothers me is the anticipation calls. Some guy's driving a lane out of control, and they just blow the whistle, assuming the guy can't block his shot, or assuming he's going to foul him as he goes up, and then nothing happens. Nobody touches anybody. The guy still blew the damn whistle.
Yeah, but like I said, though, the thing with the replay and how it's just is taken over is because there's money involved now. There's just no way around it. As a degenerate, I won't look at this guy over here because I know you are.
Bobby, you don't gamble. Bobby gave a gamble
No,
a long
right?
time
I don't
ago.
gamble. There's so much money involved, Knocker. I think that to get the play right, you just have to nowadays. But
Well, I agree. Just
at the same time, you got to realize the refs are human. Like you're looking, you think you got the play right because you watched it on your 70-inch at home in slow mo from 10 different fucking angles. The referee happened to just do it in live motion.
Nah, you'd be amazed at how many calls
Come
I
on,
make
Knock.
without a replay.
Come on, Knock.
And I'm better than they are. Absolutely.
Come on.
And it shouldn't take
You're
5 minutes
still
on a
watching
replay.
it from an overhead view watching Monday Night
Black-
Football.
and a
You're
black
not
and
running
white.
down the sideline. You know what I mean? Like, it's different.
true.
Just going to
That's
cut him
true.
a little slack. And being a hockey ref for 10 years refereeing, I have a little...
Well,
slack
I
for
just
the
like
refs.
it because, so many teams have been robbed. They should have won games, and they didn't win games when calls were blown and what have you. So I just want to know who the winner is and get the winner right.
Yeah, O-Dog says he is tipsy, by the way, when he's drinking. Watching the show.
What's up, Bobby?
What's going on? Pull that mic if you want to pull that one this right here.
Just
Feel free. Be like it's your, like your own unit. And move it around.
Just handle it.
He told me your wife is watching, so I'm going to keep my mouth clean for
she's not home yet.
Oh, okay, she's not
home. She's not home yet?
Yeah, fuck yeah! Fuck yeah, balls, pussy, shit.
Stop it. Just stop it. We were doing so well.
We were doing so well. Well, welcome in, dude. I know you're my dad's neighbor and everything, so welcome to the show. Enjoy. Feel free to chat in any time. There is no boundaries. We're like at a bar right now. We're drinking. So speaking of that, do you want a beer?
I'm good.
You good? Okay.
There's waters by the cooler outside, though, and there's waters in the fridge.
Well, we got a good show coming up. First, I want to talk about this tweet, Renee, because you brought up a good tweet. You know, I always say with Renee, his tweets are 60 to 70% funny. The other 30%.
Waste of time.
He's either stoned, really drunk, or just they're not good at all. But Renee, you put out a good one.
Follow my ass on Twitter.
You can at Beans1.
Yeah. So, is it mean? All right, for you know how the panhandlers say anything helps. If I give him a penny, is that mean?
Like a guy off a freeway.
Like the guy off a freeway. Is it mean to give a panhandler a penny?
That's all you have.
Okay.
I'm
just checking.
If you're just I got a penny. Just give it to him.
Because I gave a panhandler a penny. And I got called
mean for it. Is it a dick move, though?
Is it a dick move
if you give a penny? Is it worse not to give him anything than to hand a dude a penny?
Probably just
Should
like
I just
tipping
not give him anything?
It's probably just like tipping a penny. You're probably
but
better
he
off
said
living
anything helps, so
right?
I figured here's a penny. Like you can't get pissed because I gave you a penny. You said anything.
The thing is, they get mad because I've given them food before.
Yeah,
they'll
they don't want
straight
that.
give that shit back to you. Yeah. They want that 40 of Mickey's.
Right.
You know what I mean? Or that Cobra.
Opinion, Bobby? None? No opinion?
No opinion?
No opinion. I see him all day long.
And do you give him money?
Hell no.
Never?
No.
Never?
Never.
Why am I going to give him my hard-earned money? Yeah. That's the way I think about it. I don't know if that's selfish of me or not.
Do you feel guilty when you drive by
it's just like
sometimes. Yeah.
Okay, now what do you... Oh, this is good. What do you base you giving money on to a homeless guy? What features does the homeless guy... Does a pet help?
I don't know.
If he has a pet, are you like...
No.
All right, dude, here's a couple bucks.
No, and please don't bring your kids.
If he's wearing a sports jersey, do you give him money?
No, it has nothing to do with that. It's just how I'm feeling at that particular time.
So it matters how you're feeling. Now the guy looks. It's just
a little, sure, a little. If he looks just
I saw a lady on crutches. I saw a lady on crutches with a sun hat on the side of the freeway. Still didn't give her money.
It just depends. And, do I have change in my little change thing in the car? Yeah, whatever.
I need that change more.
I saw a guy had a Yankee hat on. Got off the freeway. I go, hey, I'll give you $20 for that hat. He's like, what are you going to do with that? I go, I'm going to burn it. Fuck you. I go, okay.
That's awesome.
All right. You must not be that hungry.
Yeah, that's funny. I like that. That's pretty fun. Are you a Boston fan?
My wife's from Boston.
Okay, so the hate is real.
Putting up with that for 4 years.
Yeah, how's she having a start to the season?
How did she like that World Series last year?
She waits for the playoffs.
She's liking
smart.
Super Bowls, though.
Yeah, she's smart.
She's real happy about Super Bowls.
She is smart. All right, we're going to get to Wobble to Sports. We got some Cowboys news so everyone can take a pee break at that because I know you guys hate the Cowboys, but we'll bring it to you. Got Lakers stuff going on. We'll talk about Max Kellerman, how much of an idiot he is. We've got
He's an idiot.
Put a no-hitter in the Major League Baseball last night. We'll talk about the Kentucky Derby a little bit, the controversy. Last hour is going to be amazing as usual for all you guys. We'll show all the videos for you. You got knocked the fuck out, drunks of the week, what the fuck news, all that good stuff. Shot of the week's going to be epic this week. So again, call the show 626-208-9040 is the number. You guys can tweet in the YouTube chat right now. Get it going as it is on fire right now. Everyone says what's up to all you guys.
Follow my ass on Twitter.
Here. And Dr. Rob continues to be a bittered man.
He is. Even when his teams are winning, he's still pissing and moaning. Yeah. Twins, are doing really good, and he's still complaining. Pittsburgh does good, he still complains.
O-Dog is pimping his show in our chat room, so thank you very much.
Are you serious?
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
Now he's not just calling in to do it.
Yeah, he's letting people know they can go to
Jesus
Facebook
Christ,
Live and Periscope on Tuesday nights at 9 p.m. BKS.
He's such a punk.
He's such a punk. I swear to God.
He's a whore.
We need to charge him for advertising.
Right?
We seriously do. But after that 5-year-old. All right, Knock, let's get to what's going on around the sports show. We'll get to all the big topics. Again, you guys can call in to the show. Here we go. Let's span the globe.
By the way,
spanning the globe to bring you the constant variety of sport.
Left it out. Didn't get a ticket.
You didn't get my text?
No. I was out.
Well, that's a nice neighbor of you, though. You let him know his car was out in the street and he couldn't have it out in the street.
Well, but what's ironic is he left his out the day before and got a ticket.
Oh, no shit.
The day before.
Bad boys,
He's going to take it to City Hall, too. He's going to fight that pitch.
Damn, dude.
Where the hell did you pull that?
That was a good pull. I like that. All right, let's roll a little background here and let's get this thing going. All right, first up, knock here. We're talking about the Lakers situation. It's getting worse and worse. Now news comes out that they're not going to sign Tyronn Lue, who was going to be their first choice or second choice. Who the hell knows?
Yeah, who knows?
Because Monty signed with the Phoenix Suns. Knocker, have you ever seen an organization that has been so fantasized and publicized and idolized for so long come down and drop so low that it's a laughing stock at this point? The Lakers, to say, are a laughing stock of the NBA.
Right,
and they have
absolutely.
the best player in the NBA, which is, can you play the ironic? Can you give me a little Atlanta Morris? Thank you. Isn't it ironic that the Lakers are the laughing stock of the league, yet they have the best player in the league? I don't get it. I can't put together, Knocker. Does Genie need to go? What needs to happen right now to Lakers? Because as lifelong Laker fans here, it's disappointing. It sucks. I haven't cared about the Lakers. I thought I was going to care about the Lakers when LeBron got here. At this point, Knocker, it's a joke.
It is. It's a real shit show. I mean, I don't know what to compare it to. I know the Sixers were really good for a long time, and they've had the worst ever record. I think they only won 9 games in one season. To watch them fall. Your Cowboys after the 70s into the 80s, before the hair got there, they fell real hard. But nothing like this. This is just an absolute joke. Does anybody want to coach him? I have no idea if anybody really wants to coach there. Would you?
No.
Would you, with a superstar who's old and hurt and alienating?
We can't get a coach. We can't get another star to come play with us. We can't. It's really sad. And it says right here from Sarah Dog, whatever her name is on YouTube. I can't even get this.
That's so nice, Josh. I'm sure she feels special.
Tell me, write this out right now because you're not going to spell it. How do you say SIRAPDAGR the number 8? Tell me how you say that, genius.
SIRAPDAGR?
Yes.
Have no idea.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you.
Syrup-dag? I don't know.
So then why do you give me shit? So that person
Siri.
says they're ashamed to be a Lakers fan.
Right.
They've been a Lakers fan for a while. It's the same thing. Tyronn Lue would be a horrible hire. I don't think he's the best hire, but I do think he's a guy that'll get along with LeBron. At this point, you need to appease your superstar because why the hell did you bring him there?
Yeah, this
if you're not going to build around him and do what he wants to do, why bring him there?
Who do you get rid of? I have no idea.
It's a shit show. It's embarrassing. I don't know where they go from here. Who knows if Kawhi Leonard comes? I know Kevin Durant is going to the Knicks. That's already been reported. He's on his way over there, Knocker. That means that if the Warriors are smart, they're going to pay Klay Thompson a lot of money. They're going to give him the max deal to keep him in town. He's a great compliment. He's probably the best complimental player in the league right now because he plays defense. He keeps his mouth shut. He
says he wants to stay.
And he scores. So,
opinion, Bobby? Nothing?
Are you a Lakers fan, Bobby, or no? No. What team do you root for on the bet? The clock. Can we play the Knocker rant where he tells the guy to get out?
Doc Rivers is a crybaby.
Yes. Do you have any more Clippers fan, please? God damn, I love you, man. That's fantastic. Whenever we can drop a Clippers rap drop on this show, I'll thank Bobby.
Be nice to him, man.
The Clippers like making love to the referees. Clippers are so ugly. They smell like weed.
Oh, God, I love that you have that. It's great. Says, I honestly feel like Durant will be a Laker. No, he's not. Durant is not going to share the show with LeBron. That's
I have
just
no
not
idea.
LeBron is going to the Knicks to be the show. I mean, Durant is going to the Knicks to be the show. He's sick of being in the Curry limelight. He's won his rings. He's proved himself.
He's already been in this show, and he couldn't get it done in Oklahoma.
I'm telling you right now, him and Kyrie will be on the Knicks next year.
You think it sucks where
and
he
Zion,
was and where he is now? Go to New York and flop.
If they get the number 1 pick and they get Zion, are you kidding me right now? The Knicks are going to be making some moves. Not to say that they're going to be great off first year, but
it's the Knicks. Right, and there's a dynasty that fell. I mean, they were it for a while.
Yeah, but the Knicks have never been great. They've always been, even in the Ewing years, they still, they get to the finals once?
I think so, yeah, with Starks one time.
Yeah, the Starks years. So. All right, next up on the list, let's stick with the NBA here. We've got Shaquille O'Neal, Charles Barkley last night having some harsh words for Joel Embiid. We all know had a terrible series so far against the Toronto Raptors. I think he had one good game where he dropped.
Wasn't he sick?
Yeah, now he's sick.
So why are they capping on the guy if he's sick?
No, because You're a superstar, right? And if you're sick, you don't come out and you say it. You don't walk like you've got something wrong with you.
Dude, he shit
you
his pants.
Don't let the other team. I don't care if you.
It's pretty obvious he's sick. He shit his pants, man.
He shit his pants? Did he really
I don't know
shit
if he
his
shit his
pants?
pants, but he had to leave the bench or something like that, right?
What? You can't just make a claim that some star shit his pants without having evidence.
Again,
That's a bold claim by
I didn't watch
it,
but if you were following, he was sick like game 1 or game 2. I think he had to leave to go to the bathroom. He had the shits. He had to leave the game and run to the bathroom.
Really?
Yes. Now, I don't know if he had leakage or anything. I don't know if he spotted or anything, but he had to leave. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think I'm wrong.
My God, Knocker, that's disgusting. He shit his pants?
How you know he wasn't puking?
Oh. Yeah, I know that's a bold statement.
I'm just saying. That's what I heard.
You might get some hate from Joel
and now
on Twitter now. Hey, this guy Knocker said you shit your pants.
It's respiratory now. It's up in there. I don't know, dude.
Like upper now it changed from shit to upper respiratory.
But everybody gets so just high and mighty. Like, what was it? Barkley saying that he's as good as Wilt or Kareem and all these guys are going to be one of the top 5 centers in history. Dude, back off.
Yeah,
back off a little, man.
But as a superstar, I don't think Joel Embiid playing it the right way here, Knocker. I mean, if you're a superstar, you don't show anything's wrong. I don't care if you shit your pants. If Jordan shit his pants, he's not gonna tell anybody. For sure, not gonna act like he did. He's gonna take some Tums and come out there.
Depends if
and
he's
make
on
the
the road or at
shot.
home. Depends if he's on the road or at home.
Come on now.
I'm just saying. You got
Oh
the
my
darks or the
God.
whites on.
Well, this is what Shaq and Charles had to say about the situation last night. Knocker,
All right.
get you guys out of here.
I was thinking about when I played for the great Phil Jackson, the great Pat Riley, what they would say to my team at this point in time. And they both had the same tendencies. In the game 5, in a game that you need, they would come in. We would see stuff on the board when we get there. You know how you get there early? Right. Then they erase it. And then they both would say, can you step up to the challenge? But Mark Jackson said, Joel Embiid, you're one of the greatest big men, so can you step up to the challenge? He's not doing it there. I don't want to hear no excuse. If you step on the court, you're dog meat, you're barbecue chicken. I don't care about no respiratory. I don't care about no boiler. I don't care about none of that. You want to get to the championship, and you want people to remember the process forever, you got to step up. 5 points is unacceptable. During the regular season, he's averaging 28. He's now averaging 18. He's not stepping up to the challenge.
And let me say one thing about that Shaq, too. He walks around like he's on his deathbed. He drains the energy out of the team. They showed him walking into the game today. He's walking by himself like he's on his deathbed. As a star player, you can never show weakness. You got to keep the other guys involved in the game. That's what he does. He complains so much about being sick, he drains the energy out the room.
I never agree with Charles Knocker, but I can't agree more with Charles' point right there.
I just love his phonics and diction. I could listen to him all day long.
But the way he speaks, the way he talks.
Himself.
Oh my God.
But I think he's right. Yeah, if your star's limping around and acting all out of it
back
or
in the day,
distracted or whatever,
you limping around.
Jack Young will play with a broken leg. Damn it, get your ass out there and shut up.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly. At least don't show that you have pain.
Correct.
And I'm not saying that you shouldn't feel pain. People get hurt. I'm sure it hurts or whatever you got.
Mm-hmm.
But go out there and act.
Be a leader.
Least.
Willis Reed. Be like Willis Reed,
right?
damn it, or Paul Pierce.
Yes.
Leave on a wheelchair.
Yeah.
Come back in like nothing happened.
Paul Pierce, not a fucking faker. You're a faking bitch, Paul Pierce.
You got to be like Willis Reed, man. Get back out there on one leg. Kobe made 2 free throws with a torn Achilles, bro. Yeah. So, get out there.
Well, and then not only sticking with that, Knocker, then you had your boy Max Kellerman, who you love. You're a big Max Kellerman.
I am not.
I know. I'm being sarcastic.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, you're not the Max. Yeah, he's like.
So when did that happen?
Came out and said that Kawhi Leonard is better under pressure than Kobe Bryant.
He's an idiot.
Yes. Kevin, can I get another one, please?
He's an idiot.
Thank you, KD. I appreciate. That might be my favorite drop we have in the show is Kevin Durant saying that. I love him.
I think the taint one is, but anyway.
You have that one, do you? I do. Okay, play it for Bobby.
Sure she's not home, right?
Dudes are the ones that have the taint. Man, I'd lick some taint. That's the first real chuckle I've heard out of him. That was me. Dudes are the ones that have the taint. Man, I'd lick some taint. Hey, then.
Just saying. That's my boy. So proud.
I've got to love my producer. Hard at work over there, putting clips together. Knocker, he came out and said this, and literally the staff almost walked off the show.
Right?
I mean, Stephen A., a guy that he was like, fucking kidding me? Here we
So
go.
under pressure, yes, Kawhi is better than Kobe was.
I think that's ridiculous. It's hard to get into why because I'm trying to explain.
The other host on the show literally got up out of his chair, walked around,
away.
and was breathing heavily like, is this guy crazy?
All right.
He's an idiot.
Yeah, thank you, KD. God damn, Knocker.
I don't know where he's bringing this from.
I don't get it, man.
You know?
Is that where we're at now with sports media? Is just
Yes.
make the take?
Yes.
You got to play one side.
Yes.
So Max Kellerman's that guy because he's the guy for the last 5 years that said the Patriots dynasty's dead.
Right.
And he keeps beating that drum.
Yes.
Because it's Max Kellerman now.
Yeah.
It's almost it's weird. It's a weird time in sports for people that it's like they have like an act.
Oh, that's all
like
it is.
It's not just reporting anymore. It's like I'm going to take the furthest away take, or I'm going to say something so just blasphemy and just say it out of my ass.
Well,
because it'll make headlines and clicks. That's just what I'm going to do. And whether I think I'm right or wrong, who gives a shit? Because as long as I'm getting clicks, it really doesn't matter if I'm right or wrong because I'm bringing an audience to just see me.
Well, look at Stephen A. back in the day. He was a
I know.
serious reporter.
Yeah.
Serious reporter,
Right.
in depth.
Now he's just a bombastic idiot.
And now he just spews.
Yeah.
And he gets paid.
Yes.
A lot. A lot.
Yes.
A lot.
A lot
to
of money.
scream like an idiot.
All these guys. I mean, they just make bombastic takes and just get paid for it. Is that what?
Yes, that's what sports radio has
become. I don't need to be
become.
intelligent anymore. I don't need to have really good takes and know about what I'm talking about. Just what can I say basically to piss off people?
Yes.
Because that's now, as we found out from Facebook, Cody, and other social medias, as long as they put stuff out there that makes you hate stuff, you're going to interact with that more
Absolutely.
than good
It's
stuff.
all it's about interaction. It's
Where
not
can I
reporting anymore.
Yeah,
it's creating.
It's crazy where it's gone. So give me another beer. God damn it, I'm empty.
Easy, cowboy.
Oh, gets me so frustrated. He's beer bitch. He's beer bitch in the back though. Thank you, sir.
Sure.
All right, again, guys, you want to chime in? Mikey, I know you're sick. Mikey says he's getting a little under the weather. I was like, at least you're getting sick now.
Okay, Joel.
Yeah.
Amib, whatever. Don't bring no fucking excuses to the course, bro.
Right?
Don't want to hear it.
Well, Knocker, the
Jet
Cowboys
lag.
here, bringing it to football. Now you guys can take your pee breaks. I know you hate Cowboy talk, but they're in the news right now. The executive vice president, Stephen Jones, said the team is off and running in contract talks with Dak Prescott and Amari Cooper. They also need to look at signing Ezekiel Elliott after next year. All these guys are up for new contracts. Dak's on his rookie deal year, his 4th year now. There are reports, Knocker, that's looking at about $30 million a year. Now, that's a lot of money with a $200 million cap in the NFL. Okay, that's what the cap is. Amari, I believe they offered him something around 15. He said no to it. He wants somewhere in the 18 market. You look at that, Knocker. If the Cowboys, you guys all know I love the Cowboys, but we cannot pay this much money in this much players. If we have 2 players that take up almost a quarter of our salary, Knocker, that's $48 million a year in 2 players. Not going to happen. You're not going to win. Now, I understand that Dak needs to get paid, and he's a Cowboys quarterback. But something needs to be better and more in the 20 range, 22 range. And can we all learn just from Tom Brady?
Just from the Patriots in general.
Right.
That's what
Can we
I
all
was gonna
just
say.
learn that take a little less money and you're going to win some more because you can spread it around?
Because I don't think, correct me if I'm wrong, Bobby, I'm going to get you to talk, okay? That's my goal here. I'm going to get you to talk now. Just sit there, okay? I think we brought this up before. The Patriots do not have the highest paid player at any position on their team, do they? No, they don't. Take a lesson, everybody.
Yeah.
Take a lesson. They all take less money. It's not about me. You don't win rings with me. Okay, Amari, 15's not enough? Dude, you were dead in Oakland.
Exactly.
Dude, you were dying in Oakland. You're you're with the Cowboys. You have a shot at this. And you're going to bitch about $3 million?
Exactly.
You bitch. Think about it. You're bitching about $3 million and you're getting 15.
Yeah, because we've drafted well over the years, and we've got a lot of
I
guys on
just got a
defense that
problem.
we're going to have to pay coming up. And it's just, Knocker, I think
I got a problem with all that.
is there really a difference between 20 and 24 million?
To me, no.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and I know state tax in Texas. It's not like they're taking a bunch of money away. It's just
Who cares even if they tax you 25%? It's still more than everybody else is making, bro. That's a year. That's not just one time, 15.
Yeah, I don't think the Cowboys should, but the thing is, and we've seen in the NFL, that you got to have a quarterback. And as much as I hate to say it, I think they're going to give him the money. I think Jerry's already come out. I've already heard him on record and going out on radio shows saying Dak's our guy for the next.
Well, they're going to have to commit. I mean, you do have to commit at some point to who your quarterback's going to be. Right. You can't keep changing them out every 2 years.
When he came to the Cowboys, did turn the offense
played
around.
well.
He played well, but you also need to sign Zeke because Dak ain't shit without Zeke. And you're going to have to pay Zeke as well. So it's going to be just real interesting to see what the Cowboys do here in the offseason. Now, switching on to the diamond here, Knocker.
Nice input, Bobby. Thanks for that analysis.
Mike Fears became the 35th pitcher in Major League history last night to pitch a no-hitter. His second no-hitter, Knocker.
Yes.
So he's the 35th pitcher to pitch 2 no-hitters.
Okay.
And I told you, Renee, you're a baseball guy here. Is that big of a deal? Like, I heard the news. Like, I feel like I've heard like no-hitters. Like last year, how many do we have? Like 8 or 9? Can you Google how many no-hitters does baseball have in 2018?
Okay, Josh.
Season? Because I'm sure, let's just guess. How many could you say right now, Knock? Without saying, just how many no-hitters do you think we had in baseball last year?
Last year in baseball?
Yeah.
Maybe a dozen. Maybe.
Doesn't that seem high to you? Because you watch a lot of baseball, so I'm sure you have too, Bobby. Like when you guys saw a no-hitter in the 70s, it was like, oh fuck, no-hitter. Now it's just like, oh, ESPN highlight for 4 minutes and it's there.
It seems incredibly high based on the juiced ball, and the designated hitter, if these are in the American League.
Yeah.
Plus, who the hell pitches 9 innings anymore? A quality effing start. You make $20 million a year throwing 5 innings and giving up 2 runs. That's a quality start.
All right, so there was a total.
Serious?
There was a total of 3 last year. So there was Sean Manaea from Oakland. He threw it against Boston. Mike Fiers. Oh, wait, that was just this. James Paxton from Seattle, and then the Dodgers had a combined no-hitter last year.
You have the years prior to that, too?
2017?
Yeah.
There was one thrown by Edison Volquez.
So there.
In 2015, though, there was 7 no-hitters.
Okay. It's lower than I thought, but I just feel like it's just not as something you see. But you said, Knocker, in today's hitting.
It's still hard.
In today's game, yeah. They pull Ryu with a perfect game?
No, he had a perfect game through 6, and then he gave up a hit.
Oh, okay.
He pitched
what's his
a
name?
Complete game shutout.
The blister dude. They pulled
Rich
him,
Hill.
Right? He had one going.
Yeah.
Nobody pitches 9 innings anymore, Josh.
Yeah.
Nobody.
No,
they pull him out, and one guy pitches 7, 8, 9. So it's very difficult. You have the juiced baseball, better, bigger hitters.
For some reason, I just feel like the no-hitter is not as sensationalized as it used to be.
Well, no, the media isn't.
You know what I mean? I feel like
the media isn't covering it the same. No,
as much as we thought. Now, Knocker, did you watch Kentucky Derby? I didn't watch it. Did you see this controversy at the Kentucky Derby of what happened?
I did not.
Bobby, did you watch it at all?
Oh yeah.
You did watch it?
Get a little.
Okay,
pull the mic a little closer
I want someone
to
to
you.
actually watch it. Do you agree with what happened? It's never happened in the histories. Those who don't know, Maximum Security won the Kentucky Derby, but
heavy favorite.
But the result was objected, and for the first time ever, the result has been overturned. The committee determined that Maximum Security impeded Country Horse and/or Code of Honor, and that this impacted the result of the race in such extent that Country Horse, which eventually finished second, was declared the winner. Now, he was a 65-1 odds winner, that second place horse. So do you think it was the right call? Did you have money on it? How were your feelings on it?
A month and a half ago, told my best friend, he shoots the horses at the track. I go, that's your winner, Country House. And
really?
Yeah, I told him that. So when they were going into the gate, and I didn't bet them, I told my wife and kids, I go, any horse can win this race except for that horse. When they were loading in the gate. So trust me.
Please don't do this to me.
It was a long weekend. But if you go by what the rules say, he should have been disqualified.
He should have been disqualified?
He should have been, but...
Now, can you kind of describe what happened? Now, when horses race, I'm not a big horse guy, so they all come in lanes, right? They all start in their own gate. Now, once they get to that first turn, they all kind of feed into a line, right? Maybe go too wide or...
Some stay outside to stay out of trouble.
So what did the horse do? Did he cut almost like a NASCAR move? Like he cut in front of a horse?
No, he was inside, Josh, and drifted. On the last turn. He drifted out. Coming around the turn.
That final
turn. He drifted out. And he cut off. Like NASCAR cuts off going this way.
Like touched him? Like touched the
Well,
other
that's
horse?
the whole controversy.
I don't think he touched him. I think he ran up his ass.
Okay.
And he almost tripped him. And he had to slow down a little bit. But like I was telling people, the rules say you should have disqualified him, but the horse actually got right next to the leaders in the stretch and had the chance to go by him, and he just got tired late. So to me, they shouldn't have disqualified him.
So even though you call the country the winner, you call that, but you feel he shouldn't have been disqualified.
No, I don't think so. Just
when you saw it happen, you're like, "Oh shit!"
No,
did you see? Was it visible, like to the naked eye? That hey man, that didn't look right.
I didn't see it until they started showing the replay. I'm like, well, they might take him down.
That's crazy.
But if he would have ran up his butt, then he would have pulled him back, and he would have been out of the race. Then they should have disqualified him. But like I said, the horse came on in the stretch, got next to him, and could have won the race. But the last 100 yards, he got tired and he faded.
Yeah, so they still had.
He still had his chance to win a race.
It wasn't like it was at the finish line, like you said. It was a little bump, and they still had a straightaway to correct itself. And like you said, they were almost neck and neck. If that horse just would have pulled ahead.
The rider, if I'm not mistaken, the rider on Country Horse, Country House, complained that when the horse drifted out in front of him, he had to pull back on his horse in order to not run into the back hooves of the horse that was drifting.
Right? Yeah.
But if you impede a horse, and that's the rule, if you make him break stride, that's impeding. Okay. And if he made that horse break stride, then yes. But as he's saying, and other people are saying, he really didn't look like he broke stride. So it's a controversy.
And the jockey on the horse who got cut off, he's not the one that put the ejection up. It was the horse Country House's jockey who had nothing to do with it. He just must have looked over and seen it and knew he ran second. Goes, let's see if we can get that horse qualified.
Really?
Disqualified. So
wow.
Yeah, and the jockey Tyler that was on that horse.
Yeah.
They interviewed him. And he said, "Oh, I was thinking of doing it." And I said, "Forget it. They weren't going to do it." So if that Flavion Fratt wouldn't have said anything, it would have stayed.
What a huge decision, though, in such a big event.
You know,
I mean, that's never
millions
happened.
of dollars.
So much money.
Millions of dollars in stud fees.
So much money with trifecta, all those different bets that need that horse to place or whatever.
But this will be interesting because it never happened before.
They said he's not going to run now in the Preakness, right? No. Is that the next one that's
the Derby winner? The original Derby winner, he's out. And the horse who ended up winning it, Country House, he's out too.
This because they said, I think I think it might be the owner of the horse said, yeah, he's not going to run because what's the point if you can't win the Triple Crown? Like, why? Well, how about you prove that you should have won, the Kentucky Derby without this controversy?
Well, I'm with you. Go out there and beat him by 10 lengths.
Your horse is that horse.
Sure, go out and beat him by 10 lengths.
Would you agree with that, Bobby, or no?
Yeah, there's some ESPN rider, 40 or something like that.
Yeah.
I forget the guy's name. But he was talking a bunch of shit the other day. Well, the owner's complaining, well, prove it and run him in the Preakness.
Yeah, that's what run him in Preakness.
Run a match race.
Yeah, I agree with you guys
It's a long year. There's $1 million races in the summer.
Go kick his ass.
Don't waste your time in the Preakness. Let's wait for the summer races when they're millions of dollars.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. All right, guys. Well, let's go take a break here. We get our drinks, refill our bong loads. Sorry, Bobby. We're going to take some bong ribs.
Step outside.
Step outside. We don't want to get contact. We get back, guys. Also coming up, we're going to get the NBA, NHL playoffs. We're going to divulge into both. Great series in both these, Knocker. We've got a Game 7 going on behind us.
Fantastic.
I know Knocker's got some stuff to talk about with hockey. Get to that. A little bit of basketball stuff if Knocker allows us to talk NBA because we know how Knocker feels about the NBA.
Didn't we already do that?
Right. We got Shot of the Week coming up. Love everybody in the chat right now. Shout out to all you guys. Tom, Mike, what up? Get your shots in right now. We'll have Shot of the Week coming up after this because we'll get those in early tonight. Thank you, everybody in the chat. Matt Brojas, everybody coming in right now. You guys are awesome right now. It says, what up, family? You guys are family. We'll see you guys when we get back. Take about 5 minutes, and we'll be back right after this.
Heights, right now. is just a waste. Mistakes we've made while the hourglass slowly rips time away and it sticks. Oh, my heart will play while the trust evaporates, and over time this still company will be a bitter place, because it's time from hourglass it keeps on falling down. Feeling up from the time that you left town. Memories in my head makes it hard to reminisce about the things that we have had and now it's missed. Oh, I said a pick up, and I'm on the top, so let the stick up, and everything else will fall away. Oh, what I would do to hear those words you wouldn't say, and it's us that way. While the time is slowly fading away, where does it all go anyway? Oh yeah, I guess we'll just wait for better days. Oh yeah. My heart will play while my trust slowly evaporates. It's hard to say in perfect moments, wish the time really could. The stars will align. It feels as if the universe could be mine. At some point it all fades away. Oh, because it seems as if you had no time to wait. Oh, they say it's time for the hourglass, so keeps on falling down. Feeling it from the time that you left town. Memories in my head makes it hard to reminisce for the things we could have had, but now it's missed. Oh, I said a fizzle, and the moment thoughts will let the slake up, and everything else will fall away. Oh, what I would do to hear those words you wouldn't say, and it's us that way. While the time is slowly fading away, where does it all go anyway? Oh yeah, I guess we'll just wait for better days. Oh yeah, come on. You know what I'm talking about. When the hourglass gets flipped upside down, you can't waste any moment. You gotta seize each day as it comes. Speaking it from the heart because you know where I stand. Only time can tell, it feels as if I'm sinking in sand. All the pressure's on my chest, I'm mixed up with the rest. Wanna get high and just fly away. Well, I say the faithful, and I'm on the top, so let the slip up, and everything else will fade away. Cause in the end, the time won't matter anyway. Cause it's us that way. While the time is slowly fading away, where does it all go anyway? Oh yeah, I guess we'll just wait for better days. Oh yeah, yes, it's us that way. While the time is slowly fading away, oh yeah, I guess we'll just wait for better days. Oh yeah, I guess we'll just wait for better days. Oh yeah, come on. In the times there won't be no shelter.
I got your timers locked in there, Doc. I know. Blame it on the viewers. They want to see the video.
Zeta Jones right here.
Welcome back there, guys. Bitch, guys, down the show. As I always say, spread something, as Knocker says. Spread the news to everyone you know, all your friends.
Something.
Download the show on iTunes. That's where we're huge on. iTunes, iHeartRadio. That's where everyone usually follows us at. Download, subscribe to the show, review it, rate the show, leave 5 stars. Also, go to our YouTube channel, search my name at Josh Pacheco. I'm the first one there in the Tom Brady jersey. You can't miss me. Subscribe to the show there as well. Also on Stitcher Radio. and all the podcast networks you guys can find podcasts. So, welcome back in the house. We get to Shot of the Week. We've got neighbor Bobby in the house with us tonight. So that's the ghost voice you will be hearing. We took our Mexican off the camera because we only allow him to have 30 minutes of camera time.
Yep.
And,
Build the wall. Build the wall.
There you go. Again, welcome everybody in the chat. Love everyone going on. We've got, let's see. My super heavy smelly shit of the week goes to Ernesto Valverde, who is the Barcelona manager. I agree with that, man. He shit the bed. I like that, Dr. Rob.
I guess that's soccer.
It's soccer news. It's nothing that you know about. So, did you bring shots in?
Yes.
Do they have ice cubes in?
Yes.
All right, well, I'll get to
Wait,
my
you think
shots.
it's my first show? Jesus.
That's true. And we are raging alcoholics.
Right.
So, all right, Knock, let's get to our first
And
shot.
your mom's not here.
Yeah, mom's not here on Wednesdays. Party when mom's not here. I love how they eat. How old are you? Are you going on 60? What are you?
I'll be 60 in June,
And
yes.
you still party when your wife's gone. Like it's guys, it never fails, dude. Wife's gone, party! Out by 10.
Right. I'll be asleep by 9 o'clock tonight.
Exactly. All right, Knock. I'll let you go first. Go for your shots here. I'm going to get my stuff started up here.
Okay. I'm going to start with the negative and end with the positive. Okay? Odell Beckham.
As in your sex life.
Right? Odell Beckham.
Start with the negative, end with the positive.
Right. Exactly.
All right, what you got? Odell Beckham. I love when you throw him into the. What do you do? Hit another.
No, he wore a dress.
Odell Beckham wore a dress
to the Met Gala.
Oh,
he
the
wore
Met Gala? No, it's the Gala, not Gala. Actually, probably is known as the Gala.
He wore a dress.
Hi, I'm Odell.
He wore a dress.
Made one famous catch and made a bunch of money. Dyed my hair blonde and I fight net.
None of you saw this. Not one of you saw this.
I did not see
I saw
this,
the
no.
Met Gala. I didn't see him there, though. I saw a lot of the pictures from there. I didn't see him, though.
Oh, were you looking at the fashion, Josh? Were you judging who wore it better? What were you looking at the pictures for?
Once again.
Guilty! Look it up. He wore a dress. For Christ's sakes. He wore a dress.
Guys, someone tweet me that picture. You get listeners right now.
Okay.
Someone get that picture.
Max Kellerman.
Show me Odell Beckham in a dress, please.
Max Kellerman, we already went through. The NHL refs.
Yeah.
You screw the Vegas Knights on a little cross check. The guy goes down, blah, 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 right? You give a 5-minute major on this. Yeah. Player from Boston in Game 7 against the Jackets leaves his feet, leads with his shoulder, hits the Blue Jacket player in the chin with his shoulder, initial point of contact. Guy goes down, out, 2 minutes. 2 minutes.
Yeah, you've been on the refs all NHL playoffs.
Well, that's just brutal. That's just terrible.
Yeah, you really have now.
So you know, just on obvious calls like that, you gotta just make the call. Mm-hmm. You know, if you're gonna make that one stupid one, then make the one that is, you know, the obvious one. Let me see. Oh yeah, that was it. Okay. Positive.
Yep.
The Columbus Blue Jacket fans down 3-0, 3 minutes left in the game. Game 7.
Yeah.
Farthest they've ever been.
Right.
Never won a playoff series before, let alone get to Game 7 in the second round. They literally stood up.
That's Odell Beckham in a dress for everyone who's watching. That's him.
Yeah.
That's what you're
the
talking
bottom
about?
part's cut off a little bit because
there's more pictures.
The size
but
image.
Yeah,
but
it's a dress.
It's a dress.
Yes. It's a dress.
Yeah. when you decide to wear that, do you ask your buddies?
Hey, I look good, don't I?
Hey, you go
like
next door to Bobby? You go next door to Bobby. Like, hey, Bobby.
I spin around in the middle of the street.
I'm going to a gala tonight. How does this look?
Yeah, I do all the time.
Do my pumps look good with this? Please tell me.
Right?
How does that? I don't understand how.
What happened
you
to
can go
the
hang
American
out with
male?
You can wear that somewhere and then just hang out and have beers on a Sunday night with your buddies.
I don't know. And you combine that, and not suggesting anything, but you combine that with his shampoo commercial.
Right?
And you got to start to wonder.
Yeah,
I've never seen a sweet lady on his arm. I'm just saying.
It says evening. Odell borrowed it from Rodman for the
right.
Yeah, it was a Dennis Rodman. I like that. Price.
I'm just saying. Just saying. You ever see a girl on his arm?
Yeah. Says he went to the gay law. Yeah.
He's a gay wad.
But those fans stood for the final 3 minutes of this game cheering their team.
Yeah.
You know, last game just very classy. You know, it's just a nice gesture from their fans. You know, hockey fans are the best in the world.
They are.
So that was good. Colorado just scored in the last 30 seconds to make it 2-1. And Denver, Colorado. Rocket, baby. Legalize mushrooms in Denver, Colorado.
Yes. Are you kidding me? all the fun. Where are the kitties at? Where are my kids? Yes. Where are my kids? Hang
on. Denver.
Well, that shooting that was over there.
Well,
too,
yeah, they're legalizing everything, and people are getting killed in Colorado and shooting. So I'm not sure what.
Chabby's son was at that school.
Was he really? He transferred out, huh? Yeah, I saw that.
Crazy.
I saw that.
So,
but
that's awesome.
But
man.
way to go, Denver, man!
Mushrooms. I'm down with that. Legalize the mushrooms. Let's go. Yeah.
That's it.
That's it for you. All right, Renee, you got anything?
Yeah, a couple shots all happened yesterday. Baseball shots. Mike Fires of the Oakland A's for throwing that no-hitter, second in his career. Hyunjin Ryu had a perfect game through 6 innings. Ended up pitching a 4-hit complete game shutout. Dodgers crushed the Braves 9-0, and Justin Turner hit 3 home runs.
Well, I think they left him in, didn't the last time? Didn't Ryu go into the 8th inning with a lead against the Padres, and Urias came in and just gave up the game.
Something like
guy
that,
pitched his ass off to watch the guy lose it for him.
But good for the Dodgers for letting him go all the way.
Sure.
I agree. All right, Knocker, we got shot of the week here. It says from Thomas here. It says shot of the week for Danny Mendola. Took $100,000 off Tom Brady at the Derby for tossing a mini football 50 yards through a second-story window. Yeah, it was awesome. There's video of this.
Nice.
Yeah, they're fucked up after the Derby. And Amendola, you know how they roll. Like the Patriots always roll to the Derby. And they're outside, and Tom bet him. He's like, it's like one of those mini Nerf footballs, right? There's a building like 50 yards away at the window. And he fucking straight out says, I'll give you, Tom's like, I'll give you $100,000. You put that football through that window. And Tom's like, man, it's a little football, dude. I don't know if you really. Dude, Amendola steps up and fucking rocks that shit, man.
Nice.
God, Tom's dropping the money. He's like, honey, I'm going to need $100.
Right. Take another picture.
Yeah, it's a sale.
Right.
All right, Knocker, my first shot goes of the week. Because we have graduations coming up this month.
I know they're adversely affecting our golf tournament.
And people like to play pranks at graduations.
Yes, they do.
Well, this prank got through where someone on their diploma had their name written off as Jack Lick My Balls. And it was announced during the ceremony. Here we go.
It wasn't.
Woo-hoo. Jack Lick My Balls Shrimp.
Oh, man.
That is so good.
Oh, my
He's an idiot.
Go, oh, my God.
Woo-hoo.
Jack Lick My Balls Shrimp.
Oh, man, did I guess it?
I love the comment, whoever that chick is. Oh, good.
Yeah, but shot of the week, whoever planned that and got that through. Because, Knocker, that's fucking fantastic.
That is fantastic.
That
For the
is
dude
awesome.
not to catch it, what's
Jack
he thinking
lick
about?
My balls. Jack lick my balls, Knocker. That's fucking fantastic. All right, next up here, let me bring up my Twitter here. Now, Knocker, people put bumper stickers on their cars.
How would you like to suck my balls?
That's right. What if you said that? Jack, suck my balls, Smith. Come up, please. All right, Knocker. People put bumper stickers on their car all the time, right?
Yes, they do.
Well, normally you don't think you get a ticket or arrested for it, right?
Normally,
unless it's something like maybe a swear word, or can you put a cuss word on your back of your?
I don't think so. You can phonically.
Bobby, you know, can you put anything?
Don't ask me.
Well, Knocker, read this story here. Look at this one. It says, Florida man, I give this guy a shot of the week, Knocker, because he stood for morals and for principles, as a Florida man refused to remove a sticker on his rear car window that said, I eat ass. The Columbia County Sheriff's Office charged him with possession of obscene material. I say shot of the week to that man for sticking to his morals. If you eat ass and you have a sticker,
be
show
loud and
it.
proud.
This is fucking America. Right? My God, I can put
freedom of speech.
Right?
Absolutely.
Absolutely, Knocker.
America, fuck yeah. So lick my butt and suck on my balls. America, fuck yeah. What you gonna do when we come for you now?
I want to put an eat my ass sticker on my car. I should be allowed to.
Hey, you can say it on TV. Why can't you put it on the back of your car?
This is America.
Damn it.
Damn it. So he gets a shot of the week. Normally that'd be a shit. Someone from Florida usually gets a shit.
Right.
Not him. Not him. All right, next up here, Knocker. Got to give it up for my boy, Rob Gronkowski. Because if anyone's having a retirement party, it's Mr. Rob Gronkowski. He's out there dancing on tables, having a good old time, Knocker. You got to give it up. The man retired at a good charity is, Knocker. Here's the video. Now, this is Gronk, Knocker, out of retirement, enjoying himself. Holy moly. Depends on Molly. Have you ever seen a sports athlete party harder and not get in trouble?
Nope. Never.
I don't think I ever have in the history of sports.
No, not well. I mean, there have guys that.
Please in the chat, if you can right now. If you got in the chat right now, if you can give me anybody in sports that has partied harder than Rob Gronkowski in an era where everything is shown, Knocker. It's not like he's hiding anything. Has there been trouble?
No.
He just eats chicken nuggets and dances with DJs. That's all he does. Shot of the week for Rob Gronkowski.
Nice to be white and rich.
You know?
In America.
So I tell Mike Blackout Falcon every day.
All right.
I tell him that every day on Xbox. Every day. When I buy V-Bucks and he can't.
Is that right? He can't afford it?
Yeah, Fortnite. It's like I'm using my white boy card.
Oh, man.
He calls it my white boy card.
Is that right?
Yeah. All right, Knocker. Now, normally, you know what? I have some news for you in Shot of the Week because let's bring in, we haven't played it in a while. This is really good, Bobby. I'm really professional.
Dead air sells.
No, where is it? Oh, here we go.
Sells
Soccer
like
news. Soccer news.
I have it. You could have just told me to play
From that drop, you can see how serious we take soccer news on this show. Knocker, well, earlier today, we had a team advance into the finals, Knocker. On a last-second shot. Now, normally in overtime buzzer beaters, you see him in basketball.
Right.
You see him a walk-off home run, even, or a last-second touchdown. But in soccer, you never see literally the last shot of the game win you the game, Knocker. And that happened today. Tottenham versus Ajax, or Ajax, whatever you want to say.
Somebody scored is
yeah,
shocking
to go into
me.
the Champions League. It was 3-2, actually.
Whoa, hold the phone.
Now, Tottenham had to get in. They had to. They're down 2-0 in this game to start. Came back, tied it. They had to score a goal in order to pass on aggregate score. Okay.
Correct.
So normally, an extra time in soccer, for those who don't watch soccer a lot, you have an extra time of 4 minutes, right? And that's after the regulation time goes, and it stops after that. This goal, with 5 minutes left, extra time in the game, was scored at the 5-minute mark. So literally, this was the last play of the game, Knocker. The call's amazing. It's fantastic.
Comes to Dele Alli, through to Lucas Moura! Lucas Moura has fired Spurs through to Madrid, to the Champions League final!
Look at that, knock of the time. Plus 5 minutes of that. I don't think I've ever seen a soccer game win in a last-second shot like that. Shot of the week for Tottenham. That's just huge for Tottenham, Knocker, because not only is this a huge win they get in the Champions League final, but they've never had any success like this in Champions League. The club has won 2 Europa League titles, but those came back in the 70s and 80s. They have never won an English title, so this is huge. This is like the first major championship they've been in. And to get into it like that, shot of the week for European football here. They're going to be playing Liverpool, who beat Barcelona, surprisingly. They destroyed them, actually, in this last game, in the Champions League final. So that's going to be your soccer news for 2019. You won't hear anything more until 2020.
Okay, I'm going to ask a question.
Yeah.
I'm going to pretend like I actually care what the answer is.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
But, like, in hockey, right, it has to be over. It can't be in the air. Like basketball, it can be in the air when the buzzer goes off and it still counts.
Yeah.
Right? Does this have to be like hockey, it has to be across the goal line.
If the ball would have gone backwards at any time, it's over. Because the ball was continuously moving forward past that 5-minute mark, like they were charging towards the net in an offensive possession, it would have gone until they would have lost possession of the ball.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Okay, so that's...
Phone's ringing, dude.
All right, we'll bring in the phone caller. Who we got? I like it. Who we got, caller?
It's O-Dog.
What's going on?
What's up, gentlemen?
What's up, Dizzy?
What's up, O-Dizzy?
What's going on?
What's up, Pitmaster?
Listen, I just want to tell everybody, don't be upset. Don't be alarmed. Nobody missed in the game last night, 9 o'clock on WBKS1.com because we didn't broadcast. So, but regularly, it's Tuesdays at 9 o'clock. So I just want to let everybody know that, but don't be alarmed.
Thank you for that.
Nobody missed the show.
I'm sure everybody.
You know, it's a public service announcement. I do what I can to help the people. You know what I mean?
People were wondering where you were.
Yeah. Matt Barajas says savage plug, O-Dog.
Right.
Savage plug right now.
Just like that.
My shot of the week goes to Wendy for all of her love and care and attention and support for getting everything ready, and I appreciate that, and Trisha appreciates it, and Hudson appreciates it. So shout to Wendy. We appreciate that, and Knocker as well.
She will appreciate
I
that.
can't say enough.
Cool. Hey, sounds like
when you said that, I was watching the beginning of the show, and I almost started crying when you said Wendy. You said she thinks she's having a baby. It really touches my heart.
I know.
And the love and support that we get from you guys is so invaluable that I can't tell you how much it means to us. So, and that's why we're coming, and that's why I paid my $120.
Yeah, baby, I saw that.
You suckers. Hey, Knocker, Josh said that'll make Knocker happy. I said I'm glad. I wanted to get my money out there. Make sure you guys don't have to front my 120. So everybody else, get your golf fees in. If you're coming in, you know you're coming. Pay the fucking money. You know you're coming. Just pony up to 120.
No, I think we're good. We've all got everybody, but about 16 golfers have paid up, so we're good. We're
okay.
And then they're gonna be paid up when we get there. So we're good to go. I cannot wait. Mikey's coming in next weekend. You're coming in. Kevin's coming in. Bro, I literally, it's like I took Friday off next week and Monday off. I literally have like a 5-day weekend extravaganza.
Awesome.
I want to have you, Trish, over to the house. It's my house as well. We got
absolutely, man. We are so excited to bring Hudson out there.
It's gonna be a good time.
And we call him Chunk. We call him Chunk because he's 6 months old, but he's like 20 pounds, man. He's a chunk of a baby. So
Chunker.
That's his nickname. We call him Chunk or Chunk. He's my little chunk, man. That's my chunk, man. So I'm just super excited, and I can't wait to see you guys now. Knocker, my shit of the week is, like you said, what the hell was Odell Beckham Jr. wearing? Why are you wearing a skirt, man? I think it was more of a skirt. It wasn't really a dress, but it was more of a skirt. Not that I know the difference, but maybe it was a kilt. You think it was a kilt?
That's what he claims.
Scottish in him?
But there's no
Scottish?
If you're wearing a kilt, it's got to have plaid. It's got to be.
I agree with you.
Some
if you're
family
gonna wear a
name.
kilt, it's got to be plaid. That's the only way you can get away with that.
Absolutely.
Completely agree. If you would have gone in a
and by the way, if you wear a kilt, are you going free balling or what? What are we doing?
You
wear a
I'm
kilt.
sure
you
he
go
was.
free ball?
You
got to.
all the way.
You have to.
Free ball.
If you're going
all the
authentic,
way.
you got to go authentic.
Feel the breeze, baby.
You got to be free balling if you're going to wear a kilt. All right, I just want to make sure. I have a kilt that somebody brought me from Scotland. I've never worn it. But one of these days, I'm going to put that thing on and go out and just walk around as a black man with a kilt and say, what?
Sounds like golf attire to me.
Please Instagram that.
You know what? If I can find that thing, I swear to God, I'll wear it. If I can find it, I'll wear it.
Oh, my God. If you wear a kilt to the Sportscast golf tournament,
they may not let us back.
Oh, no. You will be held in high standards.
Didn't one year we had some guy come out like a biker jacket and had like gloves on? Remember that?
Oh, yeah.
Who was that?
Who was that?
Whittier. That wasn't Whittier.
And he had like sandals and flip flops on.
Yeah, I forget whose friend that
oh
was.
My
yeah,
God.
we had the biker dude though.
Shout out to Renee.
Yeah.
Renee, I was watching Sherry on a listing that she had on Facebook Live. So shout out to Sherry.
Yeah, man.
We look forward to seeing you guys and hanging out with you guys. And obviously, when you come out here in November, we can't wait to see you.
Dude,
all right, man. I appreciate it. Oh, Dizzy, we love you to death, brother. We'll see. I cannot wait till you guys get the hell out here next week.
Listen, I just got one more thing to say. It's a sports thing.
Okay, go.
Tuesday night, 9 o'clock, WBKS1.com in the game.
Hang up on
Keep
him.
it locked.
Hang up on him.
Jesus Christ.
Thank you. Bio dog.
Shameless. Just shame. I think it's the only reason he talks to us.
I think it is. He pups his own podcast. That's why he calls our show. My God, Knocker. All right, and lastly here, what do I have as... I got to give a shout-out to Pat Maroon, not only because we kind of know, we know who he is. He played with... Right?
I talked to him on the phone and tweeted him. We were this close to having him on the show before he got to the
Right, we were very close when he
bigs.
was on the Ducks. And then how about scoring the game winner for
Yes.
St. Louis last night? And then his son in the stands crying it out.
Very
Just
cool.
A cool moment in sports. Fucking fantastic. So big shout out to the Blues.
He worked
St.
hard
Louis.
to get there.
He did. And now, Knocker, my last video is for shit of the week because we've had some bad renditions of the national anthem, right?
Yes.
Some very bad renditions.
Very
I
bad.
think I might have found the worst rendition we've ever heard. Shit of the week for this minor league baseball team who decided to get this guy not only in this salmon jacket, but this is how he sang the national anthem.
Can you see by the dawn's early light who's right? Let me hear you, people.
Oh my God!
Please.
Oh my God!
The so bright.
He's an idiot.
And the oh my God, the perilous o'er the ramparts we were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets Blare, the bombs bursting.
Sounds like a rap song on the radio. Like
Right?
the words
Like,
cut out
I
every
feel
2
like
seconds.
he's at a rap concert with the mic, like holding it out to the crowd as he's doing the national anthem. Like shit of the week to you. Who hired this man?
So he's on his phone and it's cutting out.
Yes. Yeah, like he's singing it through the speaker on his phone.
You know they play like rap on the radio and the bad words they like turn
Right,
it out.
right, right.
It's like
Yes.
like dead air for like a
Edit
couple
it out,
seconds.
yeah.
Oh
it's
my
like that.
God! All right, well let's drink our shots,
Well,
me and
that
you,
was
Knocker,
something
and
else.
let's give Renee some water. Here we go, Renee. Shots up to you guys at home too, the Sportscast family. Here we go. Yeah.
You didn't ask Bobby if he had a shot or shit of the week, Bobby. You got a shot or shit of the week, Bobby?
You want to shit
I
on
don't
someone?
need shots with ice. In it.
Oh, he's. Grab me a
What's
beer,
up with
please.
the ice?
But
it's
by the time we
refreshing.
get to it, it's warm. I mean, I don't want to drink it,
I had a shot of water.
room temperature.
Isn't that when you go to bars, it's room temperature?
Yeah, oh, that's true.
No, I don't drink straight vodka.
Bobby's calling out a man.
Damn, Bobby.
Yeah, you come in here.
Really? Do you have a shot or shit of the week?
Nope.
Yeah,
Shit of the week for us, drinking
us,
drinking
yeah.
vodka with ice?
Yeah.
All right.
This man has no dick.
All right, can you hand me a beer, please? Can you hand me a beer, please? For the kids. Kids don't like the ice shots. Knocker's in camera mode. He can't move. He's not allowed to move.
I don't want to knock anything over.
I know, you are
got me
trapped in right
trapped
there.
in like a
I know,
spider web,
you
man.
are trapped in there. All right, Knock. Well, let's.
got it out.
All right, now let's get to your favorite sport, your favorite playoffs. As we got, you got Game 7 on behind us. Is that what's going on? I haven't been. paying attention to
No, I changed it to the hockey game.
Everyone's favorite. Knocker, they've been good. So we got 2 Game 7s already. One last night.
Are you talking hockey?
Yeah, we're talking. Does the music? Is this NBA? Renee even knows the fucking music
I
is.
was busy trying to change the TV. Stop yelling at me.
Dad's getting mad.
Lots of Game 7s. I think there's been like 5 of them already
Yeah,
in the
going
first
on
2
now.
rounds. Double overtimer last night.
Last night again, we had St. Louis go through. We've had Boston now go through. Knocker. I don't know if it's the NHL playoffs that the NHL wanted to see. You got a lot of teams, Knocker, that I don't really think are going to get big ratings for. It's not like you got the Rangers in, or I mean Boston. I don't know if you want to call St. Louis Blues a big. Would you call them a big NHL team?
They're the 7th team in the league after the original 6.
Do
They
you
were
think
part of the
don't
double
draw-
expansion.
I guess my question is: there's not a lot of Blues fans throughout the country like
No, there's not a
Boston
national
fan. You know
draw
what I
for
mean? There's not a
any of these
national
teams other than Boston.
So with that being said, Knocker, do you think that the NHL is going to be hurting from this? Because I as much as they've been exciting and we're true NHL fans, Bob, are you an NHL guy at all?
Not really.
Not really, right? Unless you got money on it, right? Right, I feel you. I feel you, homie. I got you.
Bobby doesn't bet.
Oh, okay.
Exactly.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have brought that up. His wife is
Only
watching.
the horses. Bobby does not bet.
Bobby does not bet.
Okay.
All right, Knocker. So speaking of that, then they've been pretty good though. For a hockey fan, you can't ask anything more with the.
They've been fantastic.
You've got no-name teams kind of getting in there, roughing it up. You've
Absolutely.
had some controversial calls, some big games. One of the most epic games ever. They want to call it when was it the Sharks and Knights game there. With that being said, though, what are your take on the playoffs? Where do you think it goes from here? What teams do you like going in? As we pretty much get set here, I think we got San Jose winning 2-0 over Colorado.
2-1. Colorado
2-1?
scored in the last 10 seconds of the period to make it 2-1.
Okay, what are your thoughts here? What's going on here?
I think they've been fantastic. I think they've been extremely entertaining. Me, as a hockey fan, they're fantastic with all the new blood. I mean, every year it's Chicago, or, when Chicago and the Kings were winning everything. And, then you get, on the other side, you get Pittsburgh and New Jersey back in the day, and it's the same teams over and over. And it's fun. It's cool, but this is fun to see the excitement in the buildings. The buildings are packed. I mean, the buildings are loud. The fans are loving it. The hometown fans, they're filling, like I said, they're filling the stadiums. The play's been clean. The play's been crisp. No really flagrant fouls. No fighting. Nobody's really lost any teeth yet. So the sport itself, it's very sellable right now as to this is what hockey is, right? It's not goon hockey. It's not just dump and chase. beautiful goals. Dallas scored some beautiful goals in their series. Carolina has scored some unbelievably beautiful goals. If you're a hockey fan, you're loving this. Now, to your point about the league, would they'd rather have the Blue Bloods in it? Of course. And you have Boston, so I'm sure they're pulling for Boston to beat Carolina, as a story, one of the original 6. And you can write stories out of San Jose, Thornton and Couture and all these guys have been so close.
On there, right?
They've been so close so many times. So they're probably the sentimental favorite coming out of the West.
If it's a Carolina San Jose series, I know we care.
Right.
Does anyone else really care? That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Like, I like it like kids. I like it for the same reason. I like seeing new teams. I think that's an enjoyable series to me.
I'm getting your point, Josh, but
does it hurt the sport?
No, it doesn't hurt the sport. I think the NHL has pretty much resigned itself to they're never going to catch football.
Like we've got our fans,
right?
We'll get a couple
right?
more there.
We're not catching March Madness. We're not catching football, period, college or professional, right? I think they're settled in their place. This is what we're going to be. We're never going to get all of that in America. It's just not going to happen.
Yeah.
Right? So, on one point, they for the market sell and whatever, but I think for them, I think they love it. I think this sells the sport all over, in these cities, the smaller cities. You got Colorado, you got Carolina. These are smaller places to play, and, big things are happening. Columbus, you're selling hockey in Columbus, Ohio. Think about it.
True. No, I know you are. I think
so. As a sport, I think they like where they are. I think they're getting exposure. I think people are watching it.
Networks hate it, but I think it's good for
the network. Yes, I think the league is fine with it. But the network was looking for the bigger teams. They always are.
The networks are looking for Boston
because they don't care about the sport. They care about money, viewers.
Exactly.
That's all they care about.
Exactly. And if you know hockey, these teams are excited and they deserve to be
there. That's
there.
great stuff. Unbelievable. Loving it all.
It just happened to be one of the years where you don't have the Red Wings, you don't have the Blackhawks. You don't have the Kings. You don't have the Rangers. You don't have the Capitals were out early. The Penguins
Montreal, Nashville, they're all
gone. You
gone.
don't have any of these teams there, and you're stuck with the Bruins. It look like maybe the favorites now, I guess, to come out. Would they be your favorites right now? If you're going to put your money on an NHL team right now to win Stanley Cup, who is it?
Carolina, for me.
Really?
They just look really good. They look really good. Now see,
I'm going to have to just go with Boston because they've been there, done that. That's just the only reason I go with Boston. I think I have the most faith in them. The Sharks, they've disappointed over the years.
Right, I'd never put my money on the Sharks.
Yeah.
Colorado's probably a little too young.
Yeah.
Carolina has a good mix of veterans. Justin
St. Louis
Justin
Williams.
Williams.
Young, it just scares me. Bennington, I think his name is.
Right, right. But Carolina took out Tampa Bay, which won the President's Cup. Right, so they beat presumably the best team in hockey, favorites to win the cup in the first round, swept them out. But then they beat the Islanders, who you could probably say, well, they're probably the 7th or 8th best team going into the playoffs.
They're hot in that first round,
but they did it and they just crushed both those teams. They looked really good, hot goaltender. I like them.
Yeah, it says here from Jason Cabana, it says NHL diversity in the playoffs helps sell the league. Every year your team has a shot.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, that's a good point, man. That's a really good point.
And these teams, I think I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, I just think that's a great point to bring up with the NHL, something you don't see maybe in, I want to say it, baseball. Maybe you usually got the Yankees, Red Sox are always at the top.
Well, I brought it up before.
There's a lot of parity, and I think that's what the NHL has, and I think it's good for it.
Well, I brought it up before that the NHL is one of the leagues where you can see the development and the draft. This is how the draft is supposed to work. Your team is crappy for 2 or 3 years. You get good drafts, right? You keep them together, and you build a team. Colorado has done that with Landeskog and McKinnon and some of these guys. Carolina had some good drafts, so they've come from the bottom to the top. Dallas, the same thing. This is the one sport that proves that if you just do it and stick with it, the turnaround in hockey is faster than some of the other sports.
Since Knocker, the Lightning won the President's Cup. So.
That's what I said.
Oh, is it? Okay.
I said Tampa Bay won the President's Cup, so they were presumably the number 1 team in the league, favorite to win the Stanley Cup, quote unquote. Whoa. Who the hell is saying I said something wrong?
And he says, "Geez, Knock, like you didn't get it right." It says Dr. Rob.
You know what,
dude? He throws fire at you. Now I feel like
I got it right. They swept the President's Trophy winners. Man. Play the tape back. Play the tape back.
We didn't play the tape back for Knox.
Suck my cock! I'll murder your family!
That's right, Dr. Rob.
Just stay bitter.
Yeah, just stay bitter. Exactly.
And play with our trophy.
Crispy Rice checking in as well. Kevin just got in here from Texas. What up, Kev? What is going on? All right, Knocker. Let's switch it up here and switch to the court now. Let's go into the NBA, Knocker. I know you're not a huge NBA fan, but we got to talk about it because there's some big series
That's
going
an
on.
understatement.
I know Bobby was asking me about the series tonight, the big one, which is the Warriors-Rockets Game 5 going on tonight.
Mm-hmm.
You said the Warriors were favored by 6 going into this game. I think they cover that spread. Not only that, I think they win the game. I think that they know what they have to do here, Knocker. I think they let those games in Houston get away from them. I think that they let a little bit the refs determine how the games went. Steph Curry, his finger was a big issue. And,
It's
Klay
going to
Thompson
be.
had his worst game of the series in Game 4. I don't think that's going to happen here in Game 5, especially at home. I think they'll feed off that crowd. I think they win by about 10 in this game.
Ooh, wow.
I think that
Wow.
I think it was an emotional win for the Houston Rockets last game. They got to travel. Golden State almost came back in that game.
Mhm.
I mean, Curry had a shot at the end, and
Right.
so did Durant
Right.
to tie that game, and they didn't make the shot after Harden missed his free throw. You're one of the highest paid players, right?
Right.
Harden missed, make your free throw. It's a 4-point game.
Make your free throws.
It's over.
Make your free throws, win
You know
the
what
game.
I'm saying?
That's all there is to it.
Everyone's
Basketball's
been
simple.
looking to this series as this is the series. Whoever wins this wins the championship.
Of course.
Where do you think the series winner is in this? And how have you looked at the series? Like you said, it's been a lot of refs, a lot of just talk other than what the game is. You
Yeah,
know what
I
I'm
really
saying?
haven't heard a lot about
Lot
the
of-
games themselves.
Right.
You know, where's Durant going? Is he happy there? Where's Clay going? This and that. The referees suck. They're diving. The traveling. The no calls. The this and that and the other thing. It's just, to me, until somebody beats Golden State, they're the champions. They're going to win.
You think Warriors come out tonight and win this game?
No, I'm with you. I think Game 5 belongs to Golden State.
No, that's what I said.
I think the Rockets have a better chance of winning Game 7 in San Francisco than they do winning this one in San Francisco.
That's a really good point. I agree with you. If they have a better chance winning Game 7 on the road, they do win in Game 5 tonight on the road. Do you know who is winning in the Milwaukee? Milwaukee's going to close out Boston here, so the Bucks are going to go.
Bucks are up by 20.
So they're going to go to the Eastern Conference Finals. They're either going to be playing the Raptors, who are now up 3-2 on the Sixers. Joel Embiid just seems like he's another one of those big injury concerns, Knocker. I know you said he was sick, but he's also taking. He wakes up at 6 a.m. and he's got to have shots in his knees and all these procedures
And where's
to play a game.
this Ben Simmons dude?
Exactly.
Where the
Ben
hell's
Simmons,
he been?
4 points in the last game, something like that. He averaged in his low 20s, I think the high teens during the season. Just cannot shoot the ball in this one. I think the Raptors are going to pull through in this series. I think they're going to move on, but I think the Bucks are a legitimate team that everyone's got to deal with here. The Greek Freak.
I agree with you.
I think they're going to make it to the finals, and I think whoever wins that, the Golden State Rockets series is going to beat Denver or Portland. I just think both those
for
teams.
sure.
But how about Denver?
Love it.
I mean, you got Jokic.
Every once in a
or whatever
while,
his name
they
is. You got
step
the white
up.
guy Jokic going out there. It looks like Bobby
Did you see
a little bit.
Did you see the one-handed pass he threw off the rebound?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Damn.
He's got some throws. Now, Bobby, are you I know we don't gamble, but are you a basketball guy? Do you follow basketball? What do you think about?
Yeah.
Do you think the Rockets? Do you like the Rockets?
I'll
Do
tell
you
you
want
what.
the Rockets? Yeah.
If the Rockets beat Golden State, I think Denver could beat the Rockets.
Wow.
That's a good point.
I really do.
Wow.
If they get rolling with Jokic and they feed off him, they're a young team and they have nothing. What's a scary team knocker in sports? A team with nothing.
Oh, nothing to lose,
right?
yeah.
And that's
Absolutely.
what Denver has.
They play with no fear.
Too, don't they?
And then,
Denver?
because they finished number 2.
Yes.
That's the big thing. That's the reason why the Rockets are playing Warriors right now instead of the next round. It's because they fucked up during the regular season here. On the other side, do you like the Bucks to come through and make it to the finals here? I mean, it looks like the Raptors are going to take out the Sixers. Well, it looks like that.
I like the Raptors when they started, but the more I watch
the Bucks play,
Freak, he's good.
Right? I mean, they lost that first game against Boston, and then it's just been, okay, now it's time to turn it on. And he's good, man. That whole team is good. They got Brook Lopez over there. They got some shooters that can shoot from the outside, and the best defensive team in the NBA. I mean, they're good.
He got in foul trouble like 8 minutes to go in the third quarter on Sunday, and he still outscored him.
Wow.
Right? By like
was able
10
to play
points,
within
yeah.
his restriction. Just
Wow.
It's been great. As much as we don't talk shit in the NBA, been pretty good playoffs as well. You got a couple teams you didn't think. Denver's in there. You got some teams on the East. You got the Bucks. When did ever time we talked about the Bucks?
Yeah.
I mean, really, when's the last time? I mean, you and Bobby have been around a long time.
Well, since Lou Alcindor got drafted by him in 1970.
What year is that?
1970.
I mean, is that the
71.
Is that the last time the Bucks were relevant? Really,
I think the Bucks.
Can you think back to a time when were the Bucks
they won.
this far?
They won the NBA championship in 73, 75.
Yep.
Something like that.
Was
Blazers were 77, and I think the Bucks were 2 years before that. So I'm going to say 74, 75.
How is it even possible for the Warriors are sweaty? Nobody should even be near. Yeah, I know. And he's saying basically that, how the
They
Warriors
won in 1971.
1971?
Yeah.
It's the last time the Bucks won?
Yeah. And then they traded. Jabbar asked for a trade. They demanded a trade, and they traded him to the Lakers.
Jason wants to know from you, Knock, what's up with the Celtics? Ask me as well. What's up with the Celtics? Do they get rid of Stevens after this? Is he overrated? Their coach, he came into this thing as the new young whiz kid, kind of the Sean McVay.
No, I think
of the NBA here. And now you look at a team, and if you're the team, real quick, I'll throw two questions at you. Is he in trouble? And then if you look at the team, Kyrie might leave at the end of the season. Hell, we didn't have Kyrie last year. We got to the Eastern Conference Finals.
Right. I think that's what's his name? Jalen
Rose.
Jalen Rose
Yeah.
hit it on the head. He's gone after this year, and his teammates are going to help him pack. I mean, this was just a mistake. It was just a mistake. They had Isaiah Thomas, although he was hurt and blah blah blah. But he fit real good with that team. The chemistry was real good. They screwed the chemistry up. Like you said, they added one player. They still have the base team that did really well in the playoffs the year before. You're not going to panic right now and get rid of the coach. That's not going to happen.
No, not
Kyrie
with a coach
leaves,
like
and you
him.
see what happens next year. And then
I agree with you.
Don't panic.
And Kyrie, how's it feel to be the man?
Ain't easy.
Right, you wanted to be the man.
Pimpin'
right?
ain't easy.
You wanted to be the man, and we have to, support our fans. We have to give them what they want, right, Knock?
Depending what it is.
A couple of our listeners right now have decided, because we're talking NBA, that they want me to drop this down.
Oh my God, who the hell cares?
I don't give a fuck.
Q&A, double shooter. All right.
That is the most basketball talk we've had in the last
It was
combined
really good.
in the last
So there you
month.
go, Jason Etsy. You got knockers talking. You didn't even talk shit about it. You're actually legitimately talking about it.
It's not that I don't know it, just don't care.
Just don't give a shit.
I don't give a fuck.
Exactly. All right, Knock. Well, let's take our last break here. We're going to get some fun stuff here. We got viral videos coming up. We got Drunks of the Week. We've got You Got Knocked the Fuck Out. Knocker, the stuff that's coming up is going to be fantastic.
Love it.
Yeah, we've got What the Fuck News. Guys, you don't want to miss this last 45 minutes. We've got the videos. We'll be showing them up behind Knocker's head there. Grab your drinks. Grab your bong rips. Call the show, 626-208-9040.
Pimp
Phone
something.
lines are open. Pimp something.
You got something to
We
pimp.
like
Pimp
O-Dog.
it.
We're free. We love it. Pimp anything you want. Back here on Sportscast after this.
When I got money, I'll tell you what I do. Head to the bar, drink myself into a full world. We start the party off only one way. We'll put our drinks in the air and say, oh, this could happen most every day. We'll be singing if you're feeling the same. Because the time is right, y'all know the feeling's fine. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. It's just a state of mind. Will I be feeling high? Oh yeah. So tip it back and let your worries erase. Y'all only live once, so come on and rage. Won't tip it back and let your worries erase. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. drinks in the air and say that this could happen most every day. Well, then sing it if you're feeling the same. Because the time is right, you know the feeling's fine. Ooh, yeah, yeah, yeah. It's just a state of mind. Will I be feeling high? Ooh, yeah. The ambience takes control and forces me into an uplift. And when I can't take no more, then I'll fade out like the sunset. Ooh, 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 yeah, and I'll fade out like the sunset. When I got money, I'll tell you what I do. Head to the bar, drink myself into a fool. Staring through the window to outside as they're watching the cars drift right on by, and I'm puzzled by the questions in my mind. Because life is too short and we don't stay young, but we do grow old as the time moves on. At these moments that we all have to hold on. Ooh, yeah, now I say life is too short and we don't stay young, but we do grow old as the time moves on. These moments that we all have to hold on. Ooh, yeah, and I say, wake me up, son. Wake me up, son. Wake me up, son, when the morning comes. Ooh, yeah, now I say, wake me up, son. Just wake me up, son. Wake me up, son, when the morning comes. Some people live their lives and just complain. But these are the people that have to learn the hardest way. Well, some get shot.
This might be one of the greatest in the history of like sports anthems, right?
Right?
How much is this? Knocker, who's singing?
Gary Glitter. Gary Glitter, yeah. Who got arrested for flying to Taiwan and banging ladyboys.
Oh, no shit?
Yeah.
Damn, Ben. The
So there's that.
residuals off that
Yeah.
song, though, right?
Do you think he wrote that? Hey!
Right?
Ho! Like on paper?
Right.
All right, it says here.
It's called The History of Rock and Roll.
I suggest the Sportscast round robin, round 1 mini golf, round 2 bowling, round 3 cornhole, round 4 beer pong. Ooh.
That'd be fun.
That would be fun. Crispy Rice just
Olympics?
put that out there.
The
Would you like
Sportscast Olympics.
the triathlon of like the Sportscast triathlon?
But we'd have to make it like
Knocker,
fun.
this
like,
is I like this actually. I think we could pull this off.
Okay, well, you set it up.
Could be good.
I got enough on my plate.
Knocker, from here, it looks like you
I
have a
think we
mole
could-
on your face.
I know, right? This is just
If you're looking at Knocker, he's
my
trying
wife
to,
is just
he
going to
cut
be
his-
so pissed. I got to go to a wedding on Saturday.
Oh,
I'm going to have
shit.
this on my face.
Wow, winning.
I feel like Gay Fokker right now.
You're all, it's my
Right?
chocolate chip, man.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm going to have to put some face makeup on. I swear I'm going to have to put pancake makeup on there.
You are a sad, strange little man.
It just took a chunk
Yeah, for those
out
who
of my
know that,
That's
if
the
you didn't
worst,
see- If you
dude.
didn't see on our Sportscast Instagram before, Knocker had the patch on. The patch being the piece of paper he had on his face because he cut himself shaving.
I need some new
Knocker,
skin or something.
Get some like we need to get 4 hymns or something to sponsor the show. Get you
Were
some
you going up
Harry's
or were
razors
you going
or some
down?
Shit.
Were you going up or down?
Down. It just caught.
Ugh.
I hadn't shaved in like 5 days. It just caught. Just
It's something about Mary. We got a bleeder.
Right? Got a bleeder. It's running into my mouth. Man. It was on my shirt. It's like, oh my God, it's bleeding like a sieve. And it's not just a nick, it's a chunk missing. So
I want to thank our brother Daniel, who just figured out this right now on our and yes, that is because I am drunk and I probably was high when I typed in the title of the video. As our brother said, is this drunk of the week? Because in the live stream it's misspelled on purpose. I wrote NBA NHL playoffs viral videos drunk SO of the week. Drunk so of the week. So yes, I was drunk so when I typed so in the title.
Facto.
Thank you for my brother.
It's all pig
who
Latin.
likes to caption. Thank you for that. No one else in the chat had anything to say about that.
Right. Well,
Except for you, Daniel. Now I fixed it, and now the chat's better. Now if you look at it, now if you refresh your screen, it'll say the right thing. So fuck you.
Wow.
Yeah. And Sebastian says, whoever's typing that is high as hell.
Yes.
I am high as hell. Thank you, Dr. Rob.
Smoke weed every day.
And I think we should go with Crispy Wright's idea. I think we should really do something like a triathlon like that. All right, Knocker, get some funny stuff here. Now, let's get into everyone's favorite drop, which is Drunk of the Week, our friend Peter Griffin.
Hey, remember when QuickTime here passed out in the booth, this booth, and we did stuff to him that you do to ladies, and we promised we'd never tell you. All the greatest moments of my life I spent right here in this booth. Maggie's first word, Bart jumping that canyon, Mr. Plow, all the greatest moments of my life. I gotta go pee. I don't want to get up.
Well, Knocker, there's only one video that makes this week's Drunk of the Week because I don't think any other video comes close to this one. Now, you brought this up with Renee because he hasn't seen it. I don't think this drunk girl dancing on the table that happens to save her cell phone, but get everyone a picture of her. Good stuff, Knocker. How we like? Here we go. She's right here. Now, contestant number one. Now, Knocker, first of all, let's analyze this video. She's deciding to get up on what looks like a table on four legs, which most tables have.
Well, it looks like a longer table because there's,
right?
there's already people on the table.
Correct. There are it looks like three, right, Renee? Can we see three people, 2.5 person, or a quarter person?
Yes.
Now, one guy looks like to have a Corona. He's hanging out with another guy, and it looks like a guy.
It looks like the blonde chick's headbutting
It does
her
look
butt.
like the blonde chick's head is in that girl's ass from the picture
It
right
does.
Now, this girl proceeds to get up, Knocker, and show off her dancing skills. Now look at her. She's already. Now this is already. She's. Look at those. First of all, those shoes are not meant to be.
5-inch heels.
At least
block
5-inch
heels.
stilettos going on there.
Those are block heels.
Right.
Those not stilettos.
Now, look at this. She barely climbed up. Her balance is already off. Like she is not even in the ability to keep her balance.
She's got great legs though.
But Knocker, we know how much iPhones cost.
Oh yes.
I mean, Renee, right?
Right.
What's a phone? $1,000?
Something like that. Yeah. That's why I go
who
Android.
cares if you can't walk later in life?
Right.
As long as
if you
my
paralyze
iPhone
yourself, as long as you
is
save
okay.
your phone.
Well, here we
right?
go. Drunk of the week. On the chair. First of all, why the underwear doesn't match the dress? Come on, ladies.
Right.
Let's be
Bright
right,
red
Renee.
with a white
right,
mini
Renee.
skirt.
If your
I hear
lady
ya.
comes out and you're like, babe, the hot pink, whatever red underwear just doesn't go with a soft blue mini dress.
Yeah.
That just doesn't work.
What were you thinking?
It's white.
Yeah.
by the way.
Is it white?
It's a white dress.
Okay. With a white dress with a black jacket. It
So
just.
they think it's
But
sexy.
as you see in her right hand, not only did she fall flat in her back knocker and crack her back open. So people, the podcasters, girl dancing on a table, falls on her back, hits the table, hits the chair with her back, and smacks her head on a pole, basically
on the wall.
side wall. But yet her iPhone 10 is completely intact.
Yes. Yes.
But she knows the shame, right? Because as we roll the tape here, she puts her head down. What do you think she's thinking here? Now that she's covered up, she's got her phone. Do you think she's like, thank God my selfies are still there?
Yes. I'll be okay, but my selfies, they're priceless.
My God, people.
Okay, I got two things. Two things to say about this.
Well, I'm glad, because Knocker, I'm glad. I really love how you really analyze videos on this show because you really do catch a lot of things that I don't because you tweeted at me about this. And I didn't see it at first.
Okay.
So I didn't see it until you mentioned it. So I give you credit because you saw the phone. I was looking. Okay, let's all go where we were first looking, right? Right, Renee?
Well, it's like falling down and saving the beer, guys.
Right.
That's what it's akin to.
Right.
Not spilling your beer as you fall somewhere.
But a beer don't cost $1,000. I don't even care if you're at a Yankee game.
Agreed.
It still only costs $1,000.
Okay, now 2 things.
Yeah.
Why on earth are you getting up on a table to dance to Come On Eileen? If I'm going to dance on a table, it's not going to be to Come On Eileen. Da, 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 da. Right? And number 2, there's a person in blue jeans standing right where she hits her head, right? You would think they'd turn around and help her, or are you okay?
Yeah.
Nothing. Look, the girl in the jeans, when she falls, doesn't even give her a curiosity,
no one likes her at
glance.
the party.
She's probably
Maybe
going,
she's that one girl.
Bitch. That's what you
says
get.
here,
That's
does
what
she
you
want
get for having legs like that and wearing a skirt like that.
Says
And I
red
mean,
panties.
blue jeans. I'm in blue jeans at a wedding, okay? Bitch, you deserve that.
Check it out. Dr. Rob says,
Hey, where are the white women
red
at?
panties. Does she want everyone to think she's menstruating?
Oh, Jesus.
God. Only a doctor would say. See, that's what doctors comment on this show, people.
Right, Dr. Humor.
Yeah, that's Dr. Humor right there.
Right. Normal person would say on their period or something like that. No.
Right,
menstruate. Her cycle. She's on her menstruation cycle.
Right, and she's on her menstruation cycle.
Okay, so run it one more time and check the song in the background. And then the lady in the jeans.
How you picked out. Okay, so we have 3 things. She saves her phone. We've got Come On Eileen. And what was the third one?
The woman at the top of the screen in the sandals.
Okay,
she ain't wearing 5-inch heels.
Right,
sandals and blue jeans at the wedding.
Okay.
She doesn't even turn around.
Yeah, what?
I love how at this point she pauses in midair. Like look at this. She's flatlined right here. She's flatlined.
Looks like she's
Look at
high
her right
jumping.
there. That's it. She is literally flat on the chair.
Looks like she's, high jumping.
Well,
Olympic
Knocker,
high
she's
jumping.
not only the
Fosbury
drunk
flopping.
of the week, but she's also going to lead us into your favorite.
You got knocked the fuck out, man!
You got knocked the fuck out! Bitch!
Oh, you wanted me to comment on this one?
You want to play it again? Yeah. Can I play it again?
Yeah,
I was looking
yeah.
I was looking like red panty bitch, like something. iPhone loving, something.
Go.
You got knocked the fuck out, man!
You got knocked the fuck out! Bitch!
Drunk proving why blondes are dumb, bitch.
Shut the fuck up, you ugly twat.
That's what our iPhone be saying, dude.
Oh my God! What it says, parent from MX. What up, Guru? Best show on the internet ever. Thank you, I appreciate it. Really, Josh, Eileen, Dr. Rob. I'm trying to type into a show because I didn't spell Eileen right. You don't need to spell it out in capital letters with the dash in between.
Wow.
This is what the fucking shit they're coming at me with, Renee. I just typed in, haha, laugh.
How did you
Eileen.
spell it? How did you spell Eileen?
How do you think I spelled Eileen?
How do I think that you spelled Eileen? Hold on.
I-L-E-A-N.
Wait, hold on.
I'm fucking at you, too.
Okay.
I'm fucking at you.
I think he spelled it E-I. I'll give him some credit. E-I-L. Wait. E-I-L-E-A-N.
No. How do you think I spelled it?
I-L-E-A-N. Eileen.
Wait, say it again. What?
I.
Yeah.
L-E-A-N. Eileen.
Oh, you almost got. I spelled it I-L-E-N-E.
Eileen. That's how I would introduce myself
you need 2
in
E's.
Japan. I'd be like,
Oh
Eileen.
my God. Fuck you. I typed it in so people in the chat knew that it was funny. I don't care about the fucking spelling, Dr. Rob.
Easy, Josh. Easy. It's a fun show. Easy.
Oh.
Easy. Really? No need to get angry.
Oh, no need to get angry? This is a fun show, right?
Right.
Okay, how about Neighbor? How about you like this one, Neighbor? You want some of this, Neighbor? Here we go. Where is it?
Don't play it again.
Don't play it again?
No.
No, don't play it again?
No, we've played it too many times.
We played it too many times. You
Yes.
want to see how many shit you've said in this show? You're lucky I can't find it
I
right
have
now.
it.
No,
Lucky.
don't play it.
Play it! Stop! Let me talk this, Neighbor! Horseshit!
Well, this was serious
This
stuff.
pisses me off. It's my segment!
Make fun of me all you want, cheese breath. What the hell? Just move! Just move!
Where I get it from.
I'll buy you a sleeve at the turn. Just keep moving, please. Love you, Renee. Just keep moving.
What's her
drives
name?
me nuts.
Sandy? Is it Sandy? All right. So besides yelling at 4 Asians in front of us, did you have a good time? Lauren, this is for you, Lauren. Hey, wants to shoot Asians.
Hey, if I ever seen one, I'm taking a shotgun out. She's probably turned it off by now. Her husband's not on here anymore. Trust me, she's not listening anymore.
It's updating! Knockers,
ask it to update, and it's updating
for the second show, your computer has just gone to update. Get an Apple. I've been telling you for years, get an Apple.
You're angry.
You don't let me talk.
Yeah, because you're not making any sense for being angry on these things.
Because none of your stuff makes sense. I don't care if Dan Marino can move around the pocket. Can he run for a 3rd and 7? No, he can't because he's slow.
Cut it. You can leave now, Dylan. Whenever you're ready.
People get the point.
Right.
Okay. Let me chill. It's a family show.
You need to calm down. Seriously.
I can get upset at things.
You need to calm down.
Don't tell me to calm down. You're the one that cut your face with the fucking razor.
I know, right?
God
Jesus.
damn.
This is not going to be good.
I mean, who's the dad here? Right, Renee? I mean, come on. Do we need to give him shaving lessons now?
I think so.
Seriously, this really just
God.
dug in. It
All right.
really dug in.
All right, Knock, you know who else dug in was this guy who decided to play some some football in the parking lot. He decided to go out. He's with his homies. It's like, dude, let's go out to the parking lot. Knocker, how many times have you been out throwing the football, right? Like, you grew up with balls.
Thank you. Thank you, or you wouldn't be here.
Think about it. Your generation, like the Colonel
That's all we did.
and Chabby's, our older,
That's all we did.
Our older crowd, you were given a stick or a ball.
All right, that's all. That's all we did. Play
It's all,
ball.
like, really, seriously, I'm not even joking.
Yep.
It's all you had, right?
Blacktop, dirt, didn't need grass,
dirt.
wherever.
But the thing that you would at least you were smart enough to know is like, hey, if we're gonna get a game of some football in the parking lot or some baseball in the parking lot, something, some catch or whatever, let's not go around cars. Like
you might want to know where they're parked.
you might want to know where they're parked, not only because you might hit a ball into them, but if we're going out for passes,
right?
You don't want to run into them.
No.
Well, this smart guy didn't look out for the car. This might be a leader knocker for knockout of the year in 2019 for the Sportscast. It really might be. Renee, have you seen this yet?
I'm not.
Oh, my God, Renee. Listen to the sound of this guy going out for a pass in a parking lot and smacking a car that he doesn't see, a parked car, right in his face. Here we go.
Oh, shit.
Broken nose for sure.
I don't know why. I wish there was more to the end, but knock. Knocker.
God damn, man, that just hurts looking
Knocker,
at it.
dude, that's got to be a concussion, right?
He's an idiot.
Yes.
The broken elbow, or something, man.
Oh my God, he has to be. All right.
You got knocked the fuck out, man!
You got knocked the fuck out, bitch!
Dude, find some grass and run that out and up, bitch. Wow.
Matt Bross is gonna have that as my ringtone.
What's that?
I don't know if it's to that one or if it's
He wants.
Guys, I know that it's Eileen. Shut the fuck up. Seriously, can you give me some sports takes instead? You guys are coming in my Eileen.
Oh, that's hilarious.
You guys suck, man. Swear to God. All right, next up here, Knocker. This one's nasty. Now, Knocker, I don't want to get mad. People do stupid things. Like, I don't get some of the sports people do, like skydiving.
What's wrong with that?
Really?
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
Renee, is that something you're like, dude, it's Saturday. Let's go jump out of a fucking perfectly good airplane.
No, not at all.
You?
It's got to be a hell of a rush.
Hey, let's go climb
I'd rather
Everest.
do that than explore caves underwater. I mean, to me, that's just dumb.
Let's go climb Everest. Like these extreme sports people.
Okay. Well,
my wife asked me to go if we want to go. I will show you the text too. If we want to go camping.
You?
Yeah, that's what I said. What she asked. Okay.
You got to go glamping.
You don't understand.
You have to take you to
She
Hicksville
asked, hey,
Pines.
it said their couple and their kids who go to my daughter's school. Like, hey, they've got this thing where we can take an RV down there, and we go camping for like 2 days. I was like, honey. You know I don't like camping.
Don't like dirt. Don't like bugs. Don't like camping. Yeah.
I like Chuck
any of it.
on Goonies. I hate nature. Okay.
It hates you too.
Okay. It's not a vacation. I wrote in a thing. I text her this. I hate camping. I hate everything that goes with camping. camping sucks. I'm not going anywhere.
Subtle.
I love her because she had good humor about it. She's like, okay, I'm just going to tell Allison this is what you said. I was like, I don't get it. But it's like extreme sports, I just don't get like knocker. Like, I played football. I played the normal sports because, yeah, you could die at it. I mean, there's been very rare, cases where people have died in whatever it is, football or basketball, the normal everyday sports, right? Baseball. Yeah. But, dude, when people go, let's go free diving with great white sharks. Like, what the fuck?
Now, see, I am not doing that either.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? So, with this next video, it's rock climbing.
I was going to get to those. Okay. Those guys.
I won't do that.
Nope.
Like, I don't get it, Knocker. Like,
Mexicans don't do that.
Knocker, I don't get how why you would climb up a rock.
Wall climbing.
For no reason, like, without any harness. Or anything on you. Like, I don't get it. Like, I know it's normally done with harness stuff, but some of these people go without harnesses. Right. Like, what the hell are you doing? You could kill yourself. Well, how about this girl who I have kind of some sympathy for, but not really because I kind of laughed at it because who's climbing a brick wall without a harness? If I can get to you, I can't find it. You tweeted it, Knocker. It's one of those fucking... Knock Me Out by the Chapman videos.
Oh, we've shown that one already.
No, we didn't.
Yes, we have. Where she dislocates her elbow.
Then why did he
2 years
retweet
ago?
That?
Because it just was there. Oh. But yeah, where she falls and her elbow gets dislocated.
Oh, right here. Renee, have you seen this?
Have I seen this one?
Let me see. Okay, if you guys haven't seen this, I'll show it again. Knock, are you sure we've seen this video?
Yes. Absolutely.
You would have
I don't remember this video.
All right, check it out. She's climbing this wall, right?
Okay.
So I'm going to get to the top of it here because it's slow at first.
No harness.
Okay, no harness. Okay, here we go.
Oh! You heard that sumbitch snap, huh?
Oh! Girl climbing a rock wall, falls, snaps her arm in half.
You hear that snap, crackle, pop, too,
Renee, here's
man.
one more time for you.
Fuck, I don't even know if I want to see that again.
Here's one more time. Here we go. Oh! The gross sound of that! I can't take it. My nutsack just...
where are the white women at?
Climbing brick walls. Yeah, you know what, Knocker?
Do we ever see?
You know what? Can we please have our black audience chime in? Are there black rock climbers?
Yeah, that does not happen. You'll never see Blackout or O-Dog doing that.
Are there really? O-Dog, Mike, if you guys are in the chat,
I like to hike. Hiking's fun. I've hiked mountains. I've hiked Mount Whitney. That took us 3 days.
But you're not climbing rock faces.
No.
Like, I don't even think... Mexicans don't do this shit.
They climb walls.
We climb
the only
walls.
wall they climb.
Yeah, and fences.
Yeah. That counts.
They climb a wall that actually has a purpose.
I mean,
let's get Mexicans. We climb a wall that has a purpose.
Right. Raise a ribbon on top. Don't scare us.
There isn't. Thank you. O-Dog just chimed in no.
Just no.
It's a straight no in capital
Straight
letters.
no.
No. This is not happening.
Yeah, not happening.
This is ridiculous. Oh, my
Just
God.
the sound of those bones
snapping
in half.
Okay, Knocker. Or has it come to this one where, the snowboard season's almost over. Sadly, I didn't get up as much. I want to get... Mammoth still has...
Sadly, I don't get up as much as I want to either.
Well, this guy got a little too-up, Knocker, and I think he might not be able to snowboard after this. He might have broke his back. Here we go, Knocker. Shit. Knocker. Oh!
That would be me if I tried.
Oh my God! On his back, you got knocked the fuck out for the snowboarder, going off. And Knocker, I used to do some of that stuff back in the day.
Yeah, you did.
I don't.
Dumb shit.
I seriously. God, it hurts when you hit snow. Like there's something about it. Like
it's you hit an embankment. You hit ice.
Yes, it's
you
like
hit a wall.
Yeah, Renee, do you snowboard at all?
I've never snowboarded.
You've never snowboarded? Have you ever skied?
Never skied.
Never skied in your life?
Nope.
Wow, I think that's something every man needs to do before. I need to take you snowboarding. Do something with you.
He's 40, dude. Stop. Stop.
I mean, I've been on the back of a boat, like a speedboat, like in a raft. I've done that shit. Like,
oh, he's been on.
That takes a lot of skill.
Oh yeah.
I know. Dude, to not fall out. To not fall out. You know how much skill that takes? Dude, you have to hold on for like dear life and not lose your sunglasses. Like you're holding them on at the same time.
Oh, dude, my uncle.
True story.
Don, shout out. Him and my dad are evil fucking people.
What?
At the river, you guys in the tube. Where you try and shoot us out, where the boat like does a complete 360
yeah.
and you hit your own wave. You find out if your uncle's an asshole when you're 12. And him and your dad have, pounded beers since 8 a.m. Van Halen's on the boat. It's like 2 p.m. on the river. You know what I mean? It's October. We got the river to ourselves. And you're just slamming it at, 40, kicking back. And then he just whips it. And you just see him as you're like that devil.
As you're going, he's whipping you across the wake.
Yeah.
Just speed rolling.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, you hit the camera.
I know.
You hit the camera. It's okay. Put it down. Put it down. Just bring it down. Bring it down.
He has like no room. We need to think of a better system.
I know. We got to think of a better system. Sorry. We're Jimmy rigging it right now.
Yeah, I know.
We're Jimmy rigging it. All right, Knocker. Let's move on to the last section here because these ones are good. And what the fuck news this week? Got some fucked up people as normal on this show. And as soon as I can find an opening, here we go.
We were sent out here to do a story. To do a story about what? As you can see, there's construction underway here. They've dug out a little bit. There's water has accumulated. Traffic's backed up. In a city the size of Houston, there's always traffic. So what's the big fucking deal? What the fuck are we doing out here? I ask you, what in the fuck are we doing here? So what's the big fucking deal? What the fuck are we doing out here? I ask you, what in the fuck are we doing here?
What really happened on that Thursday here at Augusta?
And what happened on that Wednesday here was we got some crazy people. Just stop here. I got 5 people.
Wow.
Yeah,
all right.
This is a big segment here. Now, Knocker, as you see from the video behind you, this might be the funniest thing I've seen on the internet so far this week, Knocker. Now, when you're a kid, I guess these were kind of big when you were younger, maybe when I was younger. Do you remember like the blob? Renee, maybe you too. You remember the blob on the lake where like one person jumps onto this big inflatable thing and it shoots the other person
Yeah, I
up?
remember that.
Is that called the blob?
I think so. I'm
I
not
don't
too
know. It
sure.
wasn't
What's the
my day.
official name? Can you give me the official name on that?
Yeah,
from
the
Google?
blob thing?
Yeah, what's the blob thing called? People
Wasn't in my
on
day.
the chat right now. Real quick before it says, MX says, if I skydive together with Bud Knocker, guarantee 100% our parachute will not open.
The black cloud.
Yeah, you can just see MX and Knocker just streaking down. He's like, dude, pull the chute. Dude, it won't open. What the fuck? Just strapped in.
Just ride it out, I guess.
Who packed your chute, Knocker?
Right?
Oh,
No, don't let him touch it.
Man. Kevin, surprised you didn't spell it Eileen. E-Y-E-L-E-A-N. You fucking asshole. I and then lean.
I got it, Josh.
Yeah.
I just see water trampolines. There's not like a specific name for any of them.
Water bouncer?
Water bouncers. There's just a bunch of them.
Okay, well, those came in after my time.
Okay.
Those.
Oh,
But they're pretty funny.
But everyone knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Those big old
Dude, they're
blobs,
like,
right?
dude, there's this one called Rave Bongo Water Bouncer on Amazon for $1,100.
Oh my God. What's it called?
$1,152.75. Rave Bongo Water Bouncer.
Man, that just sounds like a sex movie. Give her the rave.
I'm gonna
Right?
give it-
Honey, whatever it is.
Sounds like a porno.
Yeah.
Just saying.
What's the name of it?
Rave Bongo Water Bouncer. I gave her my Rave Bongo Water Bouncer.
Sorry, Peter
Up and
North.
down.
All right, here we go.
Starring
Right?
Peter North.
All right, Knocker, check this out. Now, this little midget guy, shout out to the little people.
That's kind of redundant, isn't it?
Is it gross if a midget comes up to you and tells you your hair smells good?
Stoner thoughts.
Stoner thoughts.
Did you tweet that one out?
Stoner thoughts.
You need to tweet that out because I give approval to that one.
Is it gross if a midget comes up to you and tells you that your hair smells good?
If a midget gives you a blowjob, does it get on its knees? All I know is they fly really far.
Yeah, according to this.
On a blob machine like this guy. Here we go. What the fuck? I saw this video. Check this out. Maybe seen this.
My goal is to send John to Mars because I feel like he could do some good like space research there.
There's nothing to it. I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. I think about it every night and day. Spread my wings and fly
I like how they do the water.
And he face
Knocker,
plants.
Put the camera to your right just a little bit.
Oh no!
No more.
His legs and arms are just trying so
your right.
hard to
There you
change
go.
his way.
There you go.
This is fantastic. The meme.
saw this. I was like, what the fuck? Oh my god. What the fuck? That might be the best video I ever. God damn it, man.
Have you seen the other one? Was that a meme? Is that called a meme?
No, that's just a video.
No. Where they put him in they impose him on the races.
A still frame, like
what is that called?
Like a meme.
Oh, still frame's a meme.
Yeah, so a GIF is one that's moving.
Okay, so that thing where they put him against the Jaguar and all this. Have you seen the one where they put Shrek in the dog show?
Oh yeah, dude, that was so good, Renee. Have you seen that? No. On Twitter? Knocker, is it on your Twitter? Somewhere, yeah.
Dude,
they have Shrek running like the dog show triathlon thing.
Oh, really? The little person telling him where to go. They got the speed camera in the tunnel, and he just whizzes right by.
It's so good.
He's going over the No, I have not seen that. Hilarious.
It's so good, dude. It's so good. All right, next one up here is which one I have this kid here. This kid goes apeshit. I want to bring it to you because this kid just goes off the rails at this one guy. I got to bring it up here. I know this is not good radio or podcasting, but I don't really care because you guys are going to listen no matter what I say right now.
Wow.
It doesn't really matter. How about that? Knocker, speak of that picture. Look, remember that chick that was behind the Dallas Stars bench with the boobs out? Did you see that in Game 6? And then the guy dressed in a girl's outfit for Game 7 last night? You didn't see that? Okay, Knocker, look at this. See this girl right here?
Oh, yeah.
I saw that, yeah.
Did you? Yeah. So you didn't see what happened in Game 7 last night?
No.
A guy dressed up. So that was behind the Stars bench, right?
Right.
You know the camera's always on the coach.
Right.
So that was showing up on the Stars bench. Now, guess what?
Phone's ringing, dude.
Phone's ringing. Bring in the phone. Now, look at this guy dressed up last night, Knocker. This was what was behind. Some guy dressed just like her.
Oh, my God. Awesome.
It was great.
That is fantastic.
Great. Who's on the phone?
What's up, fellas? It's Mr. Awesome.
What up, Mr.
Kevin?
Awesome? What's going on, man? Good to see you a little bit. Oh, here we go.
Are big and bright, deep in the heart of Texas.
Suck it, Mr. Awesome.
Welcome to the show.
That never gets old. It never gets old.
It doesn't. What's going on, man?
Not much. I just wanted to call in real quick, and y'all said, call in to pimp stuff out. I want to pimp out my daughter's routine.
Oh.
We're actually heading out tomorrow to Florida for the big competition that we go to every year.
Go to Florida for what? Gymnastics, right? Your daughter's in gymnastics?
No, cheerleading.
Cheer competition.
That's right. So you
Cheer
got
competition. Yeah, we'll be going up against teams from England, Australia, all God's places. So
that's awesome.
We got
really
second
good.
place last year, so we're looking to win it this year. So.
Oh hell yeah! So you got to go out there and be the dad, right? You got to go out there and do the dad thing. You bringing the whole family? Going, I'm guessing.
The whole family's going. We're gonna go. We're leaving tomorrow. Come back on Tuesday and make a short stop in Texas for a couple of days, and then I fly to you guys.
Awesome.
Nice. Now, dude,
Mr. Awesome.
Yeah, awesome, Mr. Awesome. I can't wait for you to come out here, dude. I'm looking forward to it. Bring your best stuff. Get ready to party. Get ready to drink.
Oh, you know it. You know it.
And don't get mad because blackout staying at my house before you. I know you're getting.
Well,
mad.
That goes on your wife. That goes on your wife. She lets a black man
getting
stay at her house
upset.
before she lets me.
We never had a room until now. I never had an extra room until now. So don't get upset. So I apologize. I'm seriously though. I'm gonna have whoever's down here. I'm gonna have like a little barbecue. I'm probably gonna do it Friday because Colonel's gonna be down here as well. O-Dog should be here by then, and Mike. So feel free to come over to my pad as well on Friday. We're gonna be hanging out. So
sounds good.
Yeah, it's gonna be good. Well, good luck to your daughter.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
Family.
She's doing really good.
Send her the good vibes as always, like we do with Butchie and all. Anyone that asks, send out this good vibes for you. So, looking forward to seeing you, man.
Appreciate it.
In about a week here. So we'll see you soon.
Yeah, hey, let me know your flight and what have you. All right.
Yeah, we'll do. I'll let you know.
You got it, buddy.
See you at the tourney.
All right, buddy.
All right.
Talk to you later.
Talk to you later.
Hey.
All right, Knocker. Back to what the fuck, dude. This kid is awesome. This Knocker. Okay, Renee, if you saw this video, now just looking at this video, you've got a black man that looks about 6'3", maybe 220, 230. Knock. What do you size that black guy up? Just from your eyes. Look at this video here. We've got a tall black man in a
about
suit.
6 feet tall, maybe 230.
Now we've got a
240,
curly white-headed kid. Looks maybe about 5'6".
Yeah, pretty short.
So yeah.
200 pounds. He's a little chunky.
He's a little chunky.
He's
probably going about 165.
Well, he
170.
wasn't having it over some reason, and he started. I saw his video. And I was like, "What the fuck is this kid doing? Talking this much mad shit to this black guy.
Wow.
Here we go now.
Do it! Do it! Do it! Get the fuck out of my face, bro! I'm about 2 seconds away from knocking your ass out! Bro! Holy shit, bro! Bro, I'm about to fucking drop you! Do it! Do it! Do it!
Wow.
Get the fuck out of my face, bro! I'm about 2 seconds away from knocking your ass out!
Do you punch him at this point?
Oh, no, you can't.
Bro! Holy
You
shit,
can't.
bro.
You can't hit him first.
Bro, I'm about to fucking drop you!
I like the last part. I'm gonna fucking drop you.
Love the enthusiasm.
I crap bigger than you.
You crap. That's probably no joke right there. You do crap bigger than that. I mean, that guy. But what are you doing now, Knocker? This next one. Now, everyone, have you been to one of those bars that has those bull riding machines?
Yes.
You have?
Yes.
Give me a story. Have you been on it?
I've never been on one, no, but I've seen. I'm not dumb enough to do that,
right?
It's just all.
Is a guy? Do you not? Is that a girl?
Thing,
is that a chick thing? If you get up there, if you're a dude on the bull riding thing, are you?
You're either a teenager, dumb, or a girl.
Okay.
No, I agree with you. You're either gay, a teenager, or a girl, right? If you get on the bull, we can put it into that three categories.
Or really drunk.
It's nice when the girls get on there and they just kind of slow ride that thing. That's a good thing. That's good to watch.
People want to know if they come to the party, if they could put a cot in your yard if they want to sleep.
Sure.
Okay, to answer your question, we had a couple
sleeping under the stars.
Couple people asking, so
Oh no, they'll be gone before it's dark.
Oh my God.
They'll be gone before it's dark. I'm sorry, nobody's sleeping under the stars.
But
here.
to the bull riding, like Knocker, if I got on a bull ride, would you think less of me?
Not less of you. I think you're just an idiot. Just add to the
He's
weight.
an idiot.
Just I think you're just really stupid. Yeah.
Oh, Jason, I do have that video.
You break arms and shit doing
I do
that.
have the video of the kid getting picked up and dropped. Yeah, the bully that's get picked. It's just there's no audio to that video, so I'm not going to show it. But yeah, that's on my Twitter. So yeah, that's a good video as well. Just be up and knock the fuck out. So I appreciate that. But yeah, the bull ride. Like if I saw Renee on that, I'd be like, Renee, you're a fag. I would just say it.
No.
Why?
It's not easy to do.
And I love gay people. So I have my brother-in-law is gay. I can say the word F.
Just stop it. You're just going to fuck it up. just no, he's not for getting on the bull. He is because he's stupid, or you're stupid for getting on there because you don't know what the fuck you're doing.
No, you're just.
Now,
why would you? What man gets on and wants to like ride something like that? I don't think a man like. What? Right, Renee? Renee, thank you. Can you put your mic up to your face and say you agree with me? Because Knocker's trying to defend a man getting on a fake bull.
I agree with Josh on this one.
Thank you.
A guy a real cowboy that knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
And that they can make this thing spin and he stays on. That's not easy to do. There's talent there. But a regular person, just a regular dude that's going to get on there just because he's too drunk and wants to prove or something to himself or whatever, stupid.
Well, you are the man that thinks if nutsack stuff is not gay and about indiscretion.
Well, no.
Incidental
incidental
shit.
contact is
incidental contact.
I'm not wavering from that. Incidental jizz is incidental jizz.
Oh my God, it's fantastic. Knocker, one of my best moments I've ever had with you. Really. Well, back to the bull ride. This lady decided to get on the bull, Knocker. And I don't think it's a good idea when it takes a man to push you from your ass up onto the bull for you to ride it.
This cannot end well.
This lady has to be pushing 300,
at
right?
The cottage cheese on those.
See, those are the kind of people that are bulls.
It's just like, ladies, let's get up on the bull. I'm at this bachelorette party. I'm in this skimpy white dress. I weigh like 300. Look at this guy. He has to push her from.
That's a huge bit.
Yeah. Look at. Can you play that one more time?
That's a huge bit.
That's what he's saying at this pause moment where Renee, he's pushing this random lady by her ass.
I see. Yeah.
Both hands.
Both hands.
On that
She's like,
ass.
get up on that bull, lady. Oh, she's like, look at, she's not even on the saddle, Knock. She can't get to the saddle.
That's a huge
I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? I love how the music's on too, right? Like the music's.
All right, she's scooted up.
Forward so she can get on the saddle.
She's scooting her big ass. I think she's finally on the saddle. Now watch this, Knocker.
That's a huge bit.
Huge bitch, man.
She just went slow.
Oh my
motion
God.
over.
That video, honestly, Knocker, I can watch that. I can watch it from the little white guy struggling to push up the big black lady.
That's fantastic.
Like,
that was unbelievable.
Dude, it's so good. It's so good.
The slow motion just
I love that. Oh my God, I love that fucking video so much.
The music is the best in the background.
Dude, now,
too.
Renee, me and you smoke. We smoke with the guns, right? Knocker?
Smoke weed every day.
You've dabbled in the past. Now, Knocker, I guess how many things can you name off the top of the head that you could smoke out of? Just off the top of your head, smoke pot out of.
A bong.
Okay.
A pipe.
Okay.
Papers.
Bong, a pipe.
An
that's
apple.
3. Okay, 4.
An apple.
Soda
a beer
can.
can.
Okay. Say okay.
An actual joint. I mean, just a regular joint.
Okay. Name different contraptions
Okay,
too.
I think I know where you're going with this.
Chillum. You know what a chillum is?
Chillum, like a little one, like a little small one. Okay. Okay. Maybe a hookah, right?
A little one
okay.
hitter.
One hitters. Like papers, blunts.
Yeah. I've smoked out of like a toilet paper roll. You just fucking put a hole on the top of it, and then you put foil inside of it, and then you poke the holes, and you make your little bowl.
Right.
And then you put one hand on the hand,
right,
on one end, and you go.
I mean, stoners will come up with various ways.
They'll figure out how to imbibe. Absolutely.
This might be the most inventive yet the most stonerish invention I've ever seen in my life.
Apples.
They took a you know a sparkless bottle, like a 2-liter bottle.
This is
of sparkless.
you were going.
Oh, gravity bong. I've done a gravity.
Okay,
bong.
no. Okay, do you know what a gravity bong is?
Yes,
Right.
yes.
Okay, it's like you caught my gravity bong in the bathtub. Jesus, that's a story. My God. I thought he was supposed to go up to Big Bear for my sister's, softball tournament somewhere. He was supposed to go somewhere. Came back at night after a party I just had, and in the bathtub I have a half of sparkless bottle cut with the bath full, and it smells like weed. And he's like, "What the fuck is it?" My dad found my gravity bong. So you know what that is?
Yes, I do.
I didn't get mad. I didn't get pissed, right?
I did it out of a pool one
No,
time.
he fucking did one right there with me. He was like, "I'm fucking loading this up." So, anyways, you've seen that, right?
Yes, I've done it. Yeah.
Well, imagine taking that,
Okay.
cutting the bottom off a 2-liter sparkless bottle, and putting it over your head and smoking like you're in a fucking chamber in a sparkless bottle.
I've done a
Look
face
at this,
mask.
The
Knocker.
face mask. I've seen the gas
Okay,
mask.
done the gas mask.
Does this beat the face mask? Because I
I've
saw
done the
this.
gas mask.
I saw this video and I was like, "What?
Oh my
fuck?
God!
Check this out. The guy has a sparkless bottle on his head.
You could die doing that, dude.
What's in there though?
Weed.
No, but I know. But like, what's he? Just like a contraption or something?
I don't know how
They have the son of a bitch taped to his shirt.
So he's smoking through it. Dude,
there's no air going
I
in there.
saw this and I was like, what the fuck? I've never seen someone smoke weed like this before.
Yeah, they took a
wanna try
garbage
this
bag.
now. Yeah.
They took a garbage bag, wrapped it around the bottom of it, duct taped the garbage bag to the bottom of the sparklets bottle, and then he's holding it, pulling it down, so it creates just. That's it, man.
Dude, we should do that on the show and then see which one of us can last.
Oh my God.
And then we'll Instagram live it.
Dude, I'm scared with that, dude. You could die. You could asphyxiate yourself. You're exhaling and you're not bringing oxygen back in.
I know Christy Rice says stoner science is killer.
Right?
Dude, I'm telling you, that's like.
I thought you were gonna go with the dude that took a Barbie doll.
Oh, I saw that.
Right?
Dude, the guy that made a bong out of a Barbie doll and you smoke out of her twat. Have you seen that?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my
Jesus
God.
Come on,
Is
bro.
that inventive
Come
or
on,
what?
bro.
Yeah.
I think it's fabulous, but come
I
on,
tweeted
bro.
that out. I said that was going to be my next pipe.
You did. That's right. That's what I saw it. You tweeted it out.
All right, and lastly here, Knocker. Now, Asians are known for doing some crazy shit.
Yes.
Okay. And this video here, Knocker, I don't think I've seen anything. Oops, where'd I go with it? Where'd I go? I don't think I've seen anything crazier than this video I'm about to show you. Now, they eat crazy shit.
Oh, I don't even want to see
You haven't seen this?
No, I don't want to.
No, you do want to see this. You do want to see it. Now, Knocker, in Asia or Japan or China, whatever it is, they eat some crazy shit, right?
Yes.
Well,
really strange shit.
Well, the thing with YouTube nowadays is people will do anything to. They'll eat hot chili peppers. They'll fucking let crabs bite onto their lip or anything. Yeah. This lady, to get views, decided to try and eat a live octopus.
Ugh.
What?
That's a live octopus. Thing is, she didn't realize that it's not It's not going to go down without a fight. And this isn't just like a little calamari fucking octopus.
No, this is an octopus.
Renee, this is a fucking like. Renee,
Yeah.
if you're looking at this right now, you're like, oh my God, where's this going, right?
Yes.
So this is the end of the show here with What the Fuck News. Because I saw this and I was like, okay, just send the meteor now. Because if people are doing this.
Top of the food chain right here.
And she tries to eat it and it attacks her back and she's screaming. And I can't help but laugh at this lady in her pain because I have no sympathy for someone that does this and I have to laugh at her. So here we go. Look at her. Oh, that hurts so bad. Right, Renee, that's what this video brings. I'm going to smoke a bowl while I watch this. One more time. I'm going to smoke a bowl to this real quick, guys.
The octopus has activated the suction cups, touching her lips, touching her eyes, touching her cheeks.
This is for this Asians and eating octopuses.
That's why you gotta cook shit, right? Cook it. Cook it first. I got a great idea.
Jesus.
Let's stick something live that has suction cups on its tentacles right on my face.
I love how the music adds to it, too. It's like...
Yeah.
Right, Renee?
Right?
I told you! Cook it! Boil it! And let's chop up!
Oh, my God. So,
That's sushi later.
Right?
Oh, my God.
Me
and Renee just fucking...
You guys just hotboxed this whole studio right now.
Oh, my God. That
I know
was
not
so
of what you
good.
speak.
Smoke weed every day.
Knocker, that was fat bong rips right now in the studio.
I gotta get out.
Oh my God, I want you to caption that for my dad. Oh, I gotta get out.
I'm scared.
Oh my God. All right, so I'm not sure. I don't think we're gonna have a show. Well, we will have a show next week, but it's gonna be after the golf tournament. So no show on Wednesday next week.
Okay.
We're gonna go into a show after that. So it's gonna be pretty crazy. We're gonna have
you're gonna do it on Saturday.
Yeah, on
after
Saturday.
The tournament while
We're gonna have
everybody's
the tournament, and we did a podcast last year after the show. I think you bailed out.
I bailed. I was tired.
You were
I'm
just
out.
tired because you put on the whole event. So it's like Knocker. If he bails out, that's just. It was fucking so fun. We did a 2-hour podcast, drunk as shit in here, with people that had never seen what we do. They chimed in on the show. Me and O-Dog yelled at each other for like a half an hour live in person. Crispy Rice was in here, I think. So, yeah, we're going to do that again next week. So, again, if you guys want to come, late entries, we'll take them right now. We don't care. We want you guys, everyone, to be there. It's going to be great next week. So, what's the information? So, I know most people are coming, listening to the show. So, when do they need to be there? What should they bring? Give the information out right now.
Check-in is at 6:15 at San Dimas Country Club. So just look it up.
Okay.
Right, it's on Terrebonne Drive or something like that in San Dimas. We tee off at 7 o'clock. Shotgun start. Best ball. Everybody hits a ball. You pick the best shot, and everybody picks up. The other people pick up their ball, and you all hit from the best place on your second shot. So it's not about golf. It's about having a good time. We'll have beers out there. You get a free either breakfast burrito or a hamburger hot dog at the turn. After the tournament, we come back to my house. We do the raffle here because where we used to do it at the golf course, but they wanted a little too much money to set up 40 chairs for 15 minutes.
They want to charge us for fucking chairs and shit.
So we decided not to do that. We're gonna have
people to your course. You're getting free publicity from.
We're having the raffle
good to
here.
Us, though. I'm not good. Yeah,
right.
They're good.
We're having the raffle here. I have a taco guy here.
Yeah.
So that's part of your fee.
Yeah, we got some good. We've got some good raffle prizes. We're giving away a Miller Light golf bag, brand new. It's gonna be fucking awesome. We're giving away that. We're gonna have a bunch of stuff after as well. Again, like you said, we're gonna have free drinks here after. We got a taco guy set up, so your tickets included with that. We're going to have the Colonel out there taking professional pictures of everything and video. We got one big shout out to Wide Open Photos, so thank you for that. He will be out there. I will be out there as well. Knocker will be there. Renee will be there after. Come back here. Going to be partying afterwards, and then we're going to do a live podcast, and then we don't know. The night ends whenever the last person
just
passes out.
Lock the door on the way out. Lock the gate.
Just you know.
I'll be in bed before the last person leaves. That much I can guarantee.
If you need a ride home, don't drive
do
home.
Not
you know
drive
what I'm
drunk.
saying? Like,
do not
you need
drive,
rides
drive
here.
drunk.
We'll take you from the course. If you need a ride from the course over here, we'll make it happen for you.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. So.
And of course, refreshments will be here. That's also
Dan Burlington will be out there as well. We got Joel De La Hoya coming out. It's going to be a good time again. You know, some of the favorites from the show, like we said, some of the the people that have been chiming in. You know, Mike will be there. Blackouts. If you ever want to meet Blackout, Crispy Rice is going to be coming by.
Kevin,
O-Dog, Kevin, Colonel will be there. Peppy Pants, he's usually out there since our warmest welcome. So thank you, Peppy. I understand you got your his son's basketball.
It's a basketball tournament or something. Yeah,
or something. So it's gonna be great. Fun time. Murph, I wish you could be there, man. You know, if I could fly you out, Murph, I'd fucking fly you out. You ever need to
someday
we'll make it happen. Like we're letting people stay at our houses. Like if we make it happen on the Sportscast family. So if you guys ever want to come out, one day we do it. So looking forward to it. It's gonna be next weekend. So we'll do a drunk podcast on Saturday after everyone comes by the house. So thank you once again on the show. Renee, I want to thank you for coming in. I know you guys take your free time out to come on the show. Follow Inner Beans 1, right? Yep. On Twitter.
Inner Beans.
At Bud Knocker. At Real Josh Pacheco. Sportscast family, I fucking love you. We'll see you guys on Saturday next week. Sportscast Golf Tournament.
Yeah.
Be good humans. Love you guys.